Hello folks, my name is Neil, my pronouns are he, him, and I am the creator of Fey Earth, an indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth where all the creatures from folklore and fairy tale are real, have always been real, and live alongside humanity. When last we left our heroes, the party had been tracked down by the Wolf of Whitechapel, who it turned out was the leader of a pack of werewolves. A fight ensued, what was going to be a vicious and bloody fight that may have resulted in the deaths of one or more party members, but the party's quick-thinking druid...
Hi, that's me.
...used one of their spells to transform the 4 werewolves into sloths.
I did do that.
Winning the fight quite effortlessly. The party then, in a rather merciless and bloodthirsty act, put the slots into Sylvie's goblin purse. This pocket dimensional space, which is devoid of all air, meant that these poor souls were fated to a horrific death by slow suffocation.
You're acting like these were good people. These were murderers. Let's get this right. And they were going to kill us.
They were going to kill us.
The party did eventually go back to the Rusty Anchor where they celebrated. Robert really having a new, a new joie de vivre, if you will, a new feeling of life, because he had accepted that he was going to die.
Yeah.
One of the most dangerous and murderous men in London had been contracted to kill him, and they survived. Luck did talk some more to her sister. They're trying to arrange a parlay with Sybil's gang in the hopes that they could make peace of this. And eventually everybody went to bed. The next morning, Bardo and Robert went back to the Rusty Anchor as they do every morning for their morning beverage. And Robert's talking to the landlord, Mr. William Thatcher, who promises to tell Robert before anyone else any new information he finds. And they learned that the exceptionally large and deep pit that had been dug in Hyde Park by Aldous, the Goblin Artificer's arcane automaton, was now a pond. It had been filled overnight with literally tens, if not hundreds of thousands of litres of water. The party went there to examine this strange change to the situation, and were standing amongst the crowd looking at this pond when a large and terrifying creature appeared in the sky, flying towards them. 10-meter long serpentine draconian body landing at the edge of the pond. Crowds scattering, people screaming in panic and terror as this large dragon creature simply looked around and dove into the water. And that is where we left it. But before we find out what happens next, let's have our intro.
Hi, I'm Rio Lewin. My pronouns are he, they. And I am playing Robert Elizabeth, whose pronouns are he, him.
I'm Morne Putman-Trimmer. My pronouns are they, them. I play Bardo Doppel, whose pronouns are he, question mark.
My name's Taya Campbell-Ober, my pronouns are she, her, and I play Sylvie Talek, whose pronouns are also she, her. Oh no! Oh well, it's only a little bit.
My name's Maijai Hibbard. My pronouns are they, them. I play Luck Turner, whose pronouns are she, her.
Okay, so we are back where we finished up. You are still standing beside this newly formed pond in Hyde Park with this large dragon creature disappeared into the water. It like just dove in like a duck would dive into water, you know, barely breaking the surface, and it just disappeared.
I could go have a look.
Why?
To see what it's like. See what it's like down there. See if it's protecting anything.
And what are you going to turn yourself into this time?
A stone loach.
What's
The
that?
fuck is that?
A fish.
Why didn't you just say fish?
Well, because there are loads of different kinds of fish.
That's true.
I hate this conversation already. Like, it started already getting off track.
Can we fail to see what we know about
Yes.
Of course you
that's
can. Give
very
me
good
intellect
point.
rolls.
them? Is that +3 now?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
20.
That is. Yeah, that's a dirty 20 for me as well.
Okay, right. Yeah, you are both pretty certain that this... I mean, it is a dragon of some type, but looking at it, the long serpentine body and the general form of it, and the fact that it came and immediately dove into this pond, you're pretty certain that this is a knucker, which is a type of dragon, K-N-U-C-K-E-R. It's a type of dragon that's originally from the south of England, around Surrey, named after a type of freshwater pond that would be found in forests that were like famously deep. Like the stories would say they were bottomless, but the dragons sometimes live in these ponds and are named after the pond.
Oh, I think I actually have heard of this cow actually.
Yes.
When she said bottomless, I was like, yeah, I know bottomless bits.
Is this Bardo or Morne saying this?
It's just Morne.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I think I do know this.
It's also Bardo, but
Yeah.
Bardo's full of shit. Morne actually has heard of it.
And we don't know, like, if they attack or what.
Oh, they are like, there's many stories of them eating like cows and sheep and people.
Right.
Yeah.
You sure you'll be all right? Look, I think it's a knucker. I think they have been known to.
The only thing I will say about them, and this is possibly a good thing, is unlike other types of dragons, they don't have a poisonous breath or the ability to breathe fire. They can swallow you whole, but they can't breathe out fire, and the more traditional and iconic great dragons all have poisonous breaths, and many, if not most of them, also can breathe fire, as well as doing other scary things. These knuckers, they're incredibly powerful. They're known, especially their tails, especially strong, like can destroy a house with a single swipe kind of thing. And in some of the stories would like eat, a man whole in one bite, or an ox in one bite,
I can't swim, can I? Because I took climbing.
You cannot swim, but if you're a fish,
Yeah.
fish can swim.
But if I get hit.
You're dead.
Oh yeah, if you get hit and then you change back into your form, you're now underwater and drowning.
But I could turn myself back into a
You could
fish.
turn yourself back
Because
into
I
a
can
fish
still move my
again,
hands.
and yeah, you could still, unless you're knocked unconscious. In which case you're dead.
Unless I'm what?
Dead, unless you're knocked unconscious.
Well, there's that.
Yeah. Which would be bad. Don't let that happen to you.
Yeah, look, you sure this is a good idea?
I really don't think you should. It's actually a really, really dumb idea.
Yeah.
It's a dragon. Why would you go into a hole? Why?
Well, to see that we can't see what's down there.
We know what's down there. We just saw it. It's a dragon. I just got my sister back. I don't want to
But there
lose.
could be something else in there that he's trying to hide. Because who would go into a hole with a dragon?
Suppose they could have put. something
What
in
difference
there
does
for
it
the
make? Who
water.
cares?
Well, if it's dangerous to people, then I care.
Yeah, but we already know it's dangerous to people.
Well, no, but if there's other stuff in there.
I think, and it's nice to have someone like agreeing with me. Like this is. I like your sister.
Would I?
Thank you. I like you too.
Would
That'll change.
Would I be able to know if they have any way of sensing other things in the water? Like, do they have the electro stuff as well?
You don't know. I mean, they have eyes, and they're an aquatic creature. They can see perfectly in the water.
Look, I usually really like your plans, but I do think that is a bit dangerous.
What if I turned into a fish and you made me invisible?
But you're still in a limited pond with a big old dragon. I mean,
I just think realistically, what's going to
if it
happen
swipes you with its tail without even looking behind it, that's still gonna hurt.
But I'll be invisible.
Yeah, but I'm saying it don't even need to see you to hit you. It's huge and you'll be tiny.
So I can dodge out of the way.
Look, I'm part fish. I don't think this is a good idea.
Since when were you part fish?
Since my ancestors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
My feet are webbed,
Ugh.
Like a duck.
I guess. Can't swim though.
Duck feet.
I was wrong. Duck feet can wear
Oh.
shoes.
Yeah.
How's everyone only just finding this out now?
I never cared to ask.
Well,
I don't mean that,
I've
but-
only known them for like 4 days.
Oh, yeah, I meant...
Have
I
you
thought-
not smelled it?
You don't smell like fish bar.
I feel like I've smelled it.
No, you
You
don't.
smell like cigarette smoke.
You mostly smell like cigarette smoke.
You do.
And whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe under that
But
you smell a fish
What
bar.
I'm saying is,
Are you salty?
you can.
What type of fish?
Clabutamon.
I don't know what that is.
Are they salty?
They both just licked. Bardo.
Is Bardo salty? I mean, when you sweat, you are, but are you salty right now?
I'm not sweating.
Then no, you're not salty.
Oh,
You're not salty.
No.
My ancestors, we would kind of show up at shipwrecks. We would.
I'm learning a lot about you these last couple of days, Bardo.
Our presence, we foretell tragedy.
Oh.
Wow.
What,
Oh, is that why you hang out with me?
Is that why you like poetry?
When you say you foretell tragedy,
Just our presence.
Can I start like slowly
you're
backing away and
so
just kind
when
of
you're
moving the
around
conversation away from the
tragedy
pond?
strikes,
My ancestors.
but not you.
I don't know.
All right then.
I'm just kind of slowly backing away from like trying to move the
What
conversation away from the
I'm
pond.
trying to say is, I don't think it's a good idea.
I just don't think we're gonna find anything that's not
No.
just like a dragon in the water.
I mean, unless you want to talk to the dragon.
Oh, you can do that, can't you?
I could.
Ah.
Maybe it'll be friendly if you're nice to it.
We were so close to having this plan.
Do you
not happen.
do you think I could just put my face in and try and like call down to it, or do you think I'd have to go in?
Could you not
I
do
don't
it from
know.
above the water?
I don't know if it would travel through.
I mean, it's a deep pit, remember?
Yeah.
It was really far.
I just don't want you to have your face in and then it pull you down because it's really strong.
I'll hold your feet.
You're really strong too. That's clever.
We were on the same page.
What? What
Oh, we're
page?
back talking about pages again. I don't like
I
it.
don't really read books.
Neither do I. But like a book, if we're both on the same page, it means we're reading at the same speed, which means we're together. And we were together for a brief moment there.
It's a turn of phrase.
I'm learning about them from Bardo. You know what?
Don't worry about it. It doesn't
Do it.
really
Do the
matter.
plan. Do the plan. Do the plan.
Okay. Has anybody got any rope?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh, we're not gonna like dunk me in.
No, just in case it does grab you and pull you so I can pull you back out.
I have
Well,
10
everyone
meters.
else can hold on to the rope.
Yeah.
I have 10 meters of rope.
That's plenty.
All right.
Sylvie, who is tiny and almost translucent,
Yeah.
is just like, yeah, we've got you, look. You'll be alright.
All like 40 kilos of
You'll be
Sylvie.
alright.
Holding onto the rope, feet kind of like barely on the floor.
Yeah. So yeah,
They
Syl.
count as an animal?
It's a dragon.
Would I know if they count as an animal with my really amazing Fey lore?
I mean, they're a type of magical fey creature.
I mean, we count as animals, technically,
Yeah.
because we're alive.
All right then.
Sybil ties one end of the rope around your waist and like wraps the other end around her forearm, you know, like tug of war, strongman, and gets into
Holding
that
the rope
pose.
behind her, as if she's helping.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's real?
It is literally like Sybil, and then in front of them is Sylvie also holding the rope. And you're like, I mean, the rope isn't massively thick. It's not like a boat rope or anything,
like-
but you're still like this versus like Sybil's. Yeah.
You know, I were offered to learn a spell once where I could have like one feature from something, and I didn't take it because I could turn into any animal, and now it would be really useful to have that so I could breathe under there.
Can you just like, you know, the spell that changes you into an animal?
Yeah.
Could you just do your head?
I don't think it works.
Oh, that would be great.
I would know that. It doesn't.
You would not. It does not work like that at all in any way.
No.
Sybil, on the other hand,
Yeah.
is like, this is magic. I mean, like.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There was a spell where I sort of could
no,
do that, and I
that
didn't
would be
take it
really-
because I was like, why would I need that? I'll
Yeah,
just
you
turn
just turn
into
into a
the
fish,
animal.
like.
Could you-
Anyway,
well,
Can you change into magic things?
no, I don't think so.
Just natural creatures.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a shame.
that's what it.
Yeah.
That's what it's natural vert. So I can't turn into all.
you're not going to hold the rope
creatures.
as well, just in case.
They have to be vertebrates.
What's that?
They've got a backbone.
Oh, so they have to be like brave.
No, they've got a physical backbone.
Oh,
Like a
right.
snail doesn't have a backbone.
No.
Or a slug. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like slugs.
Or,
Me
and
either.
insects have different things.
No, but they're crunchy. So that's
Yeah.
kind of like a
It
backbone.
doesn't work.
Are we doing this or not?
You're on our team now. You're on our side. All right.
Grab hold of the rope then.
What's the order? So Sybil's at like.
Sybil's the anchor.
Yeah.
100% is the anchor.
Yeah.
Of course.
So then it's you.
Tommy's just there.
Do you want to like? I can be closest to the water.
What's your strength or
Your fortitude is
yeah.
2, is it?
Fortitude's 2.
Yeah.
Mine's 2 as well.
So you are both of similar strength, yeah?
Yeah.
Loser goes closest to the water.
Okay, Barjo's feeling really scared now because.
Because I can see it.
Well, you can see it, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, wait, I went too fast. I'm
Uh,
so sorry.
Okay,
Go
rock,
on,
paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah, right. And then, so you're closest to the water. It's alright, I'll grab you in case you fall in.
At
Okay,
least you're part fish so you can swim.
I can't swim.
But you said you were part fish.
I can't
You
swim.
have duck feet. Ducks can swim.
I'm sure it'll come to you naturally.
Like a duck to water.
Exactly.
I'll take my shoes off. I take my shoes off, and you can clearly see I have webbed feet.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
That's
well
really
cool.
interesting.
People said cool back then.
You don't have any toenails.
No.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Have you got hold of me?
Alright.
I'll put my face in. I've cast it.
Yeah. And you're going to try and speak out.
Hello, Mr. Dragon. Can't fry. I don't think you can hear me, but I'd like to say hello. You look really cool. I'll bring my head. I'll like keep an ear in, but I'll bring my head out. But I'll like keep an eye in.
This is so,
Give me an awareness roll.
so
This is
stupid.
ridiculous.
This is such a dumb plan. We were so close to not doing it. We were so close to not doing this plan.
Okay. You've got your ear in the water.
Yeah.
But you're not hearing anything because it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I
Okay?
didn't think it would.
No, it doesn't. But a moment later, the surface of the pond breaks and this draconic head comes out looking down at you.
Hello.
Hello. And by the way, you can all hear and understand this dragon as well.
Oh.
Oh wow, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You looked really cool, and I wanted to say hello.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is Deep Fang.
That's a cool name.
Thank you.
Deep Fang.
What's your name?
Look.
Look. I see.
What are you doing?
Have you travelled far to get here?
A bit.
Why are you here?
I was invited.
Oh, by who?
A friend.
Cool.
They live in the city.
Maybe we know them.
Maybe you do.
Are you just here to see the sights?
They said they were going to arrange for a new home for me.
That's cool.
Do you like your new home?
It's quite nice, yes.
Good.
Was your friend a goblin by any chance? Just because I think we're also friends with them.
They asked me to keep it secret.
Alright, that's fair.
You're a good friend to keep it.
Yeah. I guess I look behind you to see because
And I'm just kind of like,
we're still in formation.
Well,
Is there anything we can get for you?
I am hungry.
What would you like?
Meat.
Oh,
we don't have a lot of that.
your friend should have
That's not
arranged
true.
to bring you
Well,
some.
I personally don't have a lot of that.
Maybe not you, but that one behind you is quite big.
we've got something in the bag
look
that we
behind me
can
at
give
them.
you.
Is she really not? There's less on her than there is on me.
We could give. You're not talking about us, are you? We could give you something.
Sylvie's reaching for her goblin purse.
What?
We've got. Well,
That one of the
what's your
werewolves.
favourite meat to eat?
That one of the werewolves, not the main one.
I do like oxen.
Oxen, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hear you guys?
Yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, I'm not being quiet, but I'm not being loud.
Do you like wolf?
Do you like sloth?
It's definitely
What's a sloth?
It's not a sloth.
It
It's
will
a
have
wolf.
turned back
turned back
Do you
into a
like
person.
wolf?
Oh,
Not particularly.
Do you like werewolf?
Oh, no.
Oh, all right, sorry.
Alright.
Put it-
Can't offer you
I
that
like-
then.
Oxen, mountain goat, or maybe a vigorous, virile 18-year-old lad.
All right. Do you know of any oxen anywhere,
In London? No.
or a mountain goat?
I repeat my previous question.
I'm sure they get goat imported somewhere.
Yeah, there must be somewhere that's important places
Did
for
your-
exotic
Did
fey
your friend
animals.
offer you a place to live but not tell you how to get any food?
Well, there's plenty to eat in this city. Once I get hungry, I'll find a snack.
Why?
In fact, I'm getting hungry now.
I can offer you werewolf.
I don't want werewolf.
I know. What are the chances of you having some meat in your bag?
Right, come on.
Roll your percentile dice.
Please, for the love of Christ.
Okay,
47.
47.
What kind of meat do you think Sylvie might have in their goblin purse?
Just like a dead animal that she found that she's keeping for like purposes.
Okay, you have.
Something she found in the street.
You have a dead fox
Yeah.
in the bag.
I know it doesn't really compare to oxen, but it's all I've got.
I'm not a raven.
Oh, sorry. I don't know much about dragons.
Don't need carrion.
Sorry.
I like my meat fresh.
Oh,
The blood's still warm.
I could. No, I didn't take any fire spells.
I can
I don't think that's what they mean.
I can suggest some farms if you don't mind going outside of London.
That's a bit of a trip.
Okay.
How about... No, I'm not going to say anything.
All right, well I'll go and have a look for you then.
Yeah, if we find any oxen, we'll bring you back
Or
some.
goat, or mountain goat, or yeah, I'll have a think.
It's a shame you can't grow animals.
It is. Does it have to be meat?
Yes.
Oh.
I want to leave.
I want to leave.
All right, well, maybe we should go and we'll come back later if we find some meat.
All right
I
then.
don't like how
Do you know
it's
how
looking
fast
at
these
me.
dragons fly?
Pretty fast.
How fast is pretty fast?
Well, it kind of swept out of nowhere this morning.
Yeah.
Well, it was.
They're also extremely good swimmers.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't go in.
It was lovely talking to you,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Deepfang.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing else I can suggest. I was against this plan.
I can't really offer a cigarette to a dragon, can I?
No.
Absolutely not.
I think we should go and come back later.
Sybil, do you know where any animals might be?
I mean, there's the market.
Oh, yeah.
They bring fresh animals into the market to butcher and kill.
Oh,
true.
that's not far. How far away is that? How far away is that?
We're in Hyde Park.
We're in Hyde Park.
Yeah.
I think there actually historically was a market near Hyde Park.
We literally go to a market.
We went to Covent
yesterday.
Garden.
But I think there was a livestock market near Covent Garden in the 19th century.
Right.
We'll
Yeah.
get you.
We'll be
think
back
it's like
in
the other
like
side,
20
yeah.
minutes.
We'll be back in a bit, and we will have a delicious thing.
Okay.
Bye.
Enjoy your swim.
See you soon.
Is Deep Fang not returning back into the water?
They're watching you, seeing if you're leaving.
Well, and I just
Really?
I start to walk away. I'm very angry.
Yeah.
You feel the rope being tugged from Sybil.
I'm coming.
Sylvie like flies back.
Yeah.
As we're walking away, I grab Robert by his arm and be like, "Why does Al just want a dragon?"
I mean, to cause more problems in London, obviously, it's to fuck with the people. It's to fuck with the people. And if it's not to fuck with the people, it might as well be. Because this...
I don't like buying a live animal to kill.
It's either that or people.
Well, that's why I'm doing it, but I don't like it.
Hey, we wouldn't have to do it in the first place if you didn't stick your head in.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
you all agreed.
I didn't!
Oh, all right. But if Luke hadn't done that, then I'm sure the dragon would have just flown around and eaten random people until it wasn't hungry
Why do
anymore.
dragons have to...
So are we going to feed it oxen for the rest of our lives?
Well, if that stops random people getting eaten,
I'm not doing that!
But if it's between that and being eaten...
Oxen are quite expensive.
How
They're,
much are they?
I don't know, but
oh, that's.
I'm trying to remember from when we were in the farm with Pa and...
Yeah, but if we go and tell them that the dragon that you saw earlier, give us some oxen for cheap, or you're going to be eaten, I think they might help.
Yeah, but we're ruining their, livelihood. Like, that's a different problem.
We never had oxen on the farm where I grew up, but we did have goats, and they were quite good.
And it
they
was
weren't
like
that
5
bad.
gold?
5 gold's a lot of money.
Well, yeah. But like...
I'm not spending a penny on this because I was against this thing at the beginning. I look at
Well, let's go find out how much it'll be anyway.
What if everyone who supplies animals agrees to donate an amount of oxen and goats to the dragon, and then nobody gets eaten?
That's a wonderful idea.
That's tax.
That's tax, and people don't like. I don't pay tax.
Oh no!
I don't pay tax
Did I
either.
just reinvent?
You
that?
just
reinvented
congratulations.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I was
That's-
just trying to think of a solution.
No, I get it.
I don't want to do that. I don't like tax either.
What's tax?
I don't pay it, but it's a thing where a small amount of whatever you earn goes to the people in charge
Why?
because they want it.
But why?
Because
they
they're
want
greedy.
It, yeah, getting paid to do nothing. That sounds like a great job.
Yeah, but how? I don't understand how that works.
It just
Why-
does.
You can't just go up to someone and be like, "Give me your thing."
Well, we've just went after a dragon and it was like, give me food. So it clearly works.
Yeah, but the dragon would eat us.
And the government. And I just start walking away. Like, I'm walking towards, the market.
Oh Christ! I give my pack of cigarettes.
Alright, we get to the market. We'll start asking around for how much things are.
I mean, there are animals here. You do see they've got it's mostly calves and sheep.
Is Sybil with us?
Oh yeah, Sybil hasn't left.
Do you want to set up that meeting, maybe?
What?
Like the meeting for the whole
Oh,
thing.
oh, oh.
I don't want to be rude. You're nice.
I just worried about luck.
No, of course.
Can you promise me something?
Maybe.
Can you promise to not let her stick her head back in the water?
I didn't want that to happen in the first place. So yes.
I realise now that was actually a bad idea, and I should have agreed with you at the start.
Everyone should despite all of my ideas, no one agrees with me.
I agree.
I think it's the way you speak.
Probably.
Yeah, If you were a bit nicer and kinder about
I
things,
think if you just spoke in a slightly kinder tone, then people would listen to you more. Because you actually have very clever ideas.
Yeah, I think you're really
You're actually really
sensible.
smart and sensible.
Oh no, he's biting it again and he's gonna break it. Stop talking.
It's
But
what-
carrot.
It's the stick you made him to bite.
I know, but he's gonna break
Bite
it.
the carrot instead.
And I hurt my teeth because I can't bite as hard on the carrot as I can. I'm like, yummy.
It's so scary.
Did you bite your cheek?
That was really scary. I was more scared of you than I was of the dragon.
Then maybe we should listen to me and not the dragon. But we have to get an oxen.
Robert, I worry about you sometimes.
Imagine having a name like Deep Fang. Do you think his fang is like really long?
Yeah.
It goes to like really
Imagine
deep
having a
into
name
your
like
body.
Deep Pie.
I hate them.
That's so
I hate them.
Look, promise me you won't stick your head back in the water. Promise me.
What if it's a really good way of
No,
sneak on him though?
it's a dragon. You're not going to sneak a dragon.
You didn't.
If anybody could,
I
it would
wasn't
be
trying
you. But I don't want you to. I don't want you getting hurt.
I think you should listen to your sister.
Alright, fine, I won't go into. It's just a bit of fun.
Robert's doing the eyes again.
I'm.
Doing the eyes at
Oh,
me,
them eyes are scary.
right?
I'll go and talk to.
Where are we gonna meet? Oh, you'll just come and find
I'll
us.
find you.
Pub, the meeting is looking to set up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. the
Neutral
pub.
location.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Alright, be
Aw.
safe.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
See you later.
Right, listen to Robert.
Okay.
And Sybil walks off.
I need to find the cheapest oxen or goat.
Are you just screaming that as we're walking
Yeah.
down? Yeah, okay.
I've got to feed a dragon.
Do I know of any with my connections? Do I know of any butchers who might give me mixed rates?
Well, you kind of getting the impression that he was looking for an entire oxen.
Yeah, we're not getting.
Like,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was looking for an entire oxen.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
looking for an oxen, anyone?
Do I know anyone who might have
Can
livestock?
I have a look? Can I
Oh, like,
wander
yeah,
around?
you just look around for a bit, and
awareness.
after a while, you do finally find a guy, a farmer, and he does have an oxen.
How much for that?
For what?
The oxen?
For Bessie.
Yeah.
Oh, he's named it.
Oh, not Bessie.
This sucks.
But-
you realise this is bad.
I need Bessie.
Alright, do you know anyone who has an oxen that they don't need?
No, everybody needs oxen. They're really
No, but
useful
that's
animals.
a dragon and it's either going to eat a cow or it's going to eat us.
What nonsense are you talking about?
It's not
Eighteen-year-old
see.
Have you heard of the hole in Hyde Park?
Oh yeah, I did.
They filled it with water and a
Who
dragon.
filled it with water?
I don't know, somebody.
There's a dragon
Yeah.
made of water.
No!
Oh.
There's a dragon in the water and he
His
wants
name's
an
Deep
ox.
Fang.
How do you know that?
I asked him.
You asked the dragon.
He
Yeah.
spoke. But I don't want to take Bessie
And he
anymore.
said he
I
was
feel sad about
hungry,
it.
and I think he said he could just go around and find something, and I think that means he's gonna start eating
He
people.
said he
Dragon,
liked
that's what dragons do, they eat
18-year-old
people.
blacks.
Yeah, so mate, but he said that he would eat a cow, and I think that's better than a person.
But I don't
But
want to
Bessie
take
is
Bessie.
at risk.
Do you have an 18-year-old son?
That was the other option.
That's the other option to be
Or a
honest, mate.
mountain goat.
Like,
No, I have an 18-year-old daughter.
okay,
but
that's fine.
okay.
No.
Would you rather sell the cow or your daughter?
Does it have to be an oxen? Because John down there, he has some milk cows. You might be able to get one of them.
That would be alright. It's close to
What
an
if we show up with two of them?
Yeah.
We don't need to show up with two of
I
them.
feel bad. I don't want to take Bessie from you.
You can take Bessie, and he's like put his arms around Bessie's neck.
What's
No.
the difference between them? I would know this.
You would know this. A milk cow is smaller, and they're called a milk cow because they're a dairy cow. They produce milk.
Yeah.
Whereas the oxen is larger. They're a beast of burden. You're using them to pull plows and the likes.
I think we would need at least two of them because milk cows are smaller.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But they should be easier to buy. People want to sell them more than they want to sell oxen.
Alright. Sorry about the fuss.
I hope Bessie's okay.
I hope
and
the dragon doesn't
your
get her.
18-year-old daughter doesn't get eaten as well.
She might though, so be careful.
That way.
Yeah, John.
Alright.
John!
John!
Just start walking towards the area. John!
You, after a few minutes of shouting, come across this somewhat elderly-looking farmer. You guess he looks to be in his mid-late 60s, balding hair, balding head. He's quite wrinkled face, weathered face of somebody who's lived and worked outdoors all their life. Slightly hunched, slightly stooped posture, and he has a couple of cows in front of him. And
How much for 2 cows?
2 milk cows.
Yeah.
It'd be 6 gold each.
Fuck me.
Alright.
Good,
So you're not-
good milk from them. You get fine cream.
this
We're
way.
Fine
feeding
cream.
them to a dragon, it don't matter how good
What?
the milk is.
Yeah. No, truly, it's they're gonna die.
Have you heard about the hole in Hyde Park?
Oh yeah.
They filled it with water and
Who did?
I don't
Maybe
know.
let's just stop
Now
saying
there's
they.
a dragon in it.
Because now it sounds like there's a conspiracy going on. We know who they is. They won't know who they is. We'll just say it's filled with water and there's a dragon. Because that
Alright.
includes less questions on both ends.
Alright.
Can we agree on that?
Okay.
Fine.
So you know the hole in Hyde Park
Yeah.
is filled with water and there's
How did that happen?
I don't know, but there's a dragon there.
I walk away.
It hasn't rained in days.
I know.
Somebody must have filled it.
How?
I don't know, but the
I
dragon
walk
said
away.
that
I
he
don't
was
care.
going to
I
eat us and everyone if we didn't bring him an oxen
I-
or a cow or
follow
a
you, I'm
mountain goat.
They do realise that they spend 6 gold on 2 cows. They have to do that every single
It's 6.
day.
It's 6 gold for each.
Each.
cow. Yeah. So. It's
Wait,
12
are we
gold
now
total.
doing tax to
Cow.
the dragon ourselves?
Yes. That's what this is.
I don't want to do tax to the dragon.
I don't want to get eaten.
But you're not an 18-year-old boy, so you won't be his first choice.
That's true. But if I turn into an animal, I might be.
Well, don't do that.
But how am I? Oh, maybe we should just. Is it bad to round up all the bad people and turn them into cows?
Look, your
What is going on?
world view has changed so much since I first met you.
I don't know what you've done to me.
I just point at Robert.
But if we got some real bad murderers like the ones that we off, do you think that we could just?
What if we went to a prison?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, no, because actually, I know loads of good people who get put in prison for really unfair reasons, and it's always about tax. Everything is about
But
tax.
if we find a serial killer,
What's Farmer John? What's a serial killer? Is that
Wait, no,
is that a
no, no,
farmer
no, no.
who works with wheat
The
and
term serial
grain?
killer doesn't exist yet.
all right, then I didn't say that.
Is that someone who works on a farm
I
with
don't
wheat
know, I didn't say
and
that.
grain and cereals?
What about
Yeah,
someone who
Kellogg.
kills loads of people?
There you go.
How do we just find someone who kills loads of people?
Why
One
did
of you
we
has
go to
killed-
the prison?
Have you killed lots of people, John?
Just chickens.
How many chickens do you think would equal one oxen?
Look,
That's
we
a lot of
can't transport a
bones.
lot of chickens, and I don't think the dragon would like him. It'd be too small for him.
Give me charm rolls.
My 0. 16.
Right. This was a low target number.
I got a 16.
Yeah. Okay. So
Somehow.
hearing this incredibly emotional conversation from you all, the farmer takes pity on you and he brings you to 2 other milk cows. They look slightly smaller, not quite as healthy, but he's like, but these 2, the milk's not that good. Okay, so these I could sell you for 4 gold each.
Right.
Because if they're just going to be eaten by a dragon, you know.
But I still think we're back to the original problem of we're now paying tax to the dragon.
But I just.
What?
We only said this one time.
Alright.
I'm not going to keep doing it, but I just think if we don't go back and do it now, then he's going to come and find us.
That's true. Maybe it'll make him think we're his friends.
Yeah.
I want to be his friend.
Me too, I don't want to be his enemy.
Me either.
That would be scary.
Alright, shall we take the cows then?
Okay.
Have you guys bought the cows?
Are we doing.
One each.
We're about to.
Oh no!
I'm not paying. No, it'll do us.
We're having our own
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm not. I disagree with this. I was
Are we
not part of
doing
this from the
4
get-go.
each then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh god.
Great, now we just have to get 4 gold every single day for the rest of our lives.
No, we just need to do it this once.
We would
because
say
that's what we
I
said.
don't want to do tax to a dragon. I don't want to do tax to anybody. I don't like tax. But if we go back on our word, we told the dragon we'd bring him food, and if we don't, he'll think we're his enemies and not his
Okay.
friends.
And I don't
just
want to be
our
eaten by the
friends.
dragon.
No, but can I just... You guys have to watch the dragon eat these cows, because this was your idea. Like, I'm going to tell you this right now. It was your idea to stick your head in.
No, because what we want to do is run away so that the dragon doesn't look at us.
The dragon... What are you
So
talking
he doesn't
about?
come after us and ask for more cows.
He's going to do that anyway!
No, he's not going to find us.
He's a dragon! What are you talking about?
Well, what do you suggest we do
His-
then?
Just give it the cows for today, because we've come this far. You've already...
Yeah, that's what I think.
100%. And then, you know, if you want us to be your friend, then we watch and we say, all right, you're doing things, and then we fuck off.
That's what we was just
No,
saying.
but you have to watch, like, because this was your idea. You're the reason these cows are getting eaten.
Well, but... So what do you suggest? What do you suggest if we don't give him the cow?
We're giving him the cows. Like,
I
that's
don't
the
want
thing.
to anymore.
Okay,
You guys bought 2 milk cows.
Yes.
Yeah, but they don't give very good milk.
But you have the ability to turn one of them
Into an oxen.
into an oxen.
Yeah.
Well, you never told me that.
I know your sister said listen to me, but you can think.
Can
You
we
could have
give you
bought
one of the cows
They could have
back,
bought a chicken.
They could have bought chicken, but it's fine.
please?
Okay.
Thank you.
You
I'll
the
give 2 to you.
Gives you back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I feel bad.
Yeah.
But there's still one that's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's why I feel bad.
Yeah, well,
I love cows. I forgot how
I'd say after we feed the dragon, we have about 24 hours, probably less because it's going to want to eat today, to figure
It
out a
does
plan.
say visible target. It doesn't say that it has to be human.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's, you know, this sucks. Like, fully straight up, this sucks.
I'm sorry, cow.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Right, we'll do it. At this point, fuck it, we're this deep in, we didn't pay for it. You guys just have to you just have to come with us.
Give me the cow.
No, I don't want it to.
Give me the cow.
All right, no, we're doing it. All right, and I'll cast a spell to make it look like an oxen.
Oh no.
Cool.
The farmer looks shocked at this.
It's been a couple of days.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cow.
Me too. I could have turned a worm into an oxen.
Yes.
Well, let's go.
Oh well, I could still do that actually.
And then it has 2.
Then we have a cow.
No, because
So
so
we
just have the cow
up a
back.
worm.
It's not going to work because worms are invertebrates.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't cast it on.
No.
It, I can't cast
Well,
it on a worm.
What's
All
the
right. Well, you
smallest
get
thing
to
that
live
isn't
another
an
day
invertebrate?
then. Bye. Be free.
Well, I mean, we got...
Oh come on! No, because as soon as it bites down, it would realise if it were a tiny thing.
That's true.
I
What
know
are you
it
talking
swallows whole, but like it
Would
feel
instantly
shit.
turn.
Whereas if it's just a slightly different size, it might just think that it's crunched it. I hope that it's true sight. I think sometimes dragons can see through stuff like this. I think, but it's not an illusion to me. But
What
it
time in the
doesn't.
morning is this?
It's at this stage probably like, I don't know, maybe 11, half 11. A lot has happened so far this morning, you know?
It's been a long 36 hours.
On, and I'll start walking.
36 hours? That was really...
And
Yes.
I will say that both of you, because of your farming backgrounds, have a +3 in animal handling, so you can easily lead this domestic animal.
Like, makes
We're
me
really
feel
sad,
worse.
and we're walking with it, and like I'm petting it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like telling it that it's really brave, and that it's. I hope it's lived a really good life.
This is dark. This is
I'm
morbid.
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
This is definitely more morbid than what we did to those sloths.
And I know the animals want it. Oh, it's just not fair, is it? That's what I'm saying to the cow.
I mean, is Deep Fang in the water?
Well, you don't know. You don't see him. Like all you're seeing is the pond.
You just push the cow in.
No.
No!
Deep Fang.
Oh.
Deep Fang.
Hello?
We brought you a snack.
And in a moment, the surface breaks, and his long draconic head on his long serpentine neck appears. Oh, thank you.
Alright.
So let-
Here you
We'll
go.
leave it here for you.
You let go of the rope tethered around the beast's neck, and it starts nibbling at some very nice, tasty grass.
So she turns her back.
Alright, well, here, we brought it for you.
And in a flash, its massive maw comes snapping down on the creature in one go, and it just rips it in half as the cow screams in agony. Blood going everywhere as flicking its head back, swallowing half of it in one go.
I was definitely way too close to some blood on.
Yeah. And then coming back down, the front half it then takes into its maw, slowly chewing it and savouring.
Alright, well, I hope that helped, and I guess we'll see you later then.
That was delicious.
I'd say that makes us at least acquaintances.
Yes.
Yeah, at the very least.
Well, maybe we'll come back and see you again soon.
Yes.
I hope you settle into your pond nicely.
Like, maybe, where possible, just put off eating humans. Just, like, as long as possible. Just, like, as a favour to the queen. And Fey touched.
Yeah, don't be
It's
racist.
very frowned upon around these parts.
It's, just because this is a lovely new home, isn't it? Exactly, and,
They'll try to cast you away if you eat humans and Fey
Barda knows, they've tried it.
Oh no, wait, my brother. Fully joking, there's no way I say that. Absolutely no way.
Alright, well, enjoy your pond. We'll see you around.
It was very nice to meet you.
Okay.
Say hello to our mutual friend.
And I guess we'll go on.
I didn't like
feel
that.
awful.
Why
That
did we
was
do that?
rubbish. I feel so bad.
Why did we do that?
I don't know.
My dad would be so disappointed in me.
Mine too. It was awful. Look, I didn't mean to.
I turn to you and I go, acquaintance.
I mean, like at the very least. Like I'm not
So
push it and say friends.
upset.
I know.
You call me an acquaintance.
Oh
Well, yeah,
no,
but like
Robert's
business
in trouble.
acquaintance. We do a lot of work together. Do you really think you're on the same level as that dragon?
No.
Then just calm down. We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. You
I'm
were very mean to me this morning, so don't push it. I think you're cool and everything, but like just don't push it.
Shall we go
Okay.
to the other artificer then?
Lloyd.
Yeah.
See if he can read the things.
At the very least, like, get an
Yes.
understanding of like what it could possibly be for.
I feel rubbish.
At this point, I feel like it's useless, but it's nice to know some stuff.
Okay.
So if we're going to Lloyd's, I'm gonna like stand somewhere where I can't be seen like through the window because I'm not going in.
Yeah. Cool.
I could turn
Can you? And I give them a total of like 3 gold and be like, can you get me 1 box of the true shot and 1 box of the sure shot?
They're gonna
Yes.
know it's for you.
No, they won't. It's someone else buying bullets.
Give me your gun so that at least I have a gun. I don't have a gun on me. Why would I need
So
bullets?
that they can be like, look, this was their parting gift to me.
Yeah. Especially if we're saying you died.
You know how these work, right?
I pull the trigger.
Okay, no, don't pull the trigger.
Okay,
Don't
I
pull
won't pull the trigger
Yeah,
then.
Cool.
Do you want me to take it
No.
instead?
Okay.
I just put that in my pocket just in case I need it.
Sure.
Head on in.
Use
Oh
head.
wait, what was it? Sharp.
Fuck.
Sorry.
One box of true shot,
True shot.
1 box of sure shot.
Sure,
That should be
true,
3
and
gold.
sure.
Yes,
Should be
that is
3
3
gold
gold.
total,
It's,
yeah.
yeah, 1 and 2 respectively.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So you go in. You see Lloyd Thompson. He is sitting in a nice chair and he is sipping some tea,
Hello.
reading a book.
Morning.
Morning, Lloyd.
Have you had a good morning?
It's been pretty good, yes, thank you. Yes. And you?
No, not really.
We did something bad.
We did something
I find that hard to believe. You seem to be lovely young ladies.
Well, we were only trying to help.
We were
but
just trying to stop the dragon from eating everyone.
What dragon?
The dragon that's
You
in
know
Hyde
about the hole in
Park.
Hyde Park?
Oh, yeah.
It's filled with water.
When did that happen? It hasn't rained in days.
Night.
How did that happen?
I
Someone
don't
must have
know.
done it.
Who?
Don't know.
Well, Robert can see, like, from the distance through the window, like, they're talking about the fucking hole! They're talking about the fucking hole!
But there was a dragon. It appeared. This dragon, it came out of nowhere and it just landed right in the water.
A dragon?
Yeah, I'm not
It's
No one has seen...
Nooker.
Oh, a nooker! Oh, that
like
makes
a
sense.
dragon.
Oh, because no one's seen a great dragon in Britain in centuries.
No.
But it wanted food and then
So we had to give it a cow and we made it look like an oxen and we watched it get eaten and it's awful.
and I feel really bad.
I feel so guilty.
Someone's going to have to do something about that.
Yeah. Anyway.
You should just have a look about.
Pretty things.
Pretty things. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's true. There are
Hiya,
pretty
Lloyd.
things.
Hey.
Could I have a pack of 2 shots and sure shot bullets?
Yes, of course. And he goes over to a drawer, pulls open 2 small little cardboard boxes. They had cardboard back then. And
We're going
gives them to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, of course. And that's 3 gold, please.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much.
I also had another question.
Yes.
And I get the
Goblin.
goblin notes out. You said that you trained under Aldous, was it?
Yes.
Who is a goblin.
Yes.
Do you understand any of this?
And he takes it from you and he puts on a normal pair of reading glasses, not the artificer's eyepieces.
Yeah.
Where did you get this?
Your dead friend.
From Robert.
Robert, that's your friend with the guns.
It was.
He
Just the idea of you looking at 3 things. It was.
He passed away.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry to hear that.
Don't bother.
Deception.
Come on, please.
Can I not help in any way?
Oh,
It's gone.
I think I'm deaf.
okay.
My God,
Okay. 19.
There's ringing in my ears.
Take all the mic.
We're just screaming at every outcome.
Okay.
This
I'm
episode
very
is
sorry to hear
chaos.
that. What happened?
We had some werewolves after us.
Werewolves in London?
The wolf of Whitechapel. Yeah.
Is that it? What's the Wolf of Whitechapel?
He's a mean man.
I'm looking through the window like, are they fucking crying?
So that's why I need you to decode that in case it has any goodbye messages on it.
Well, this is written in Goblin. I do read a very small bit of Goblin, not much. This looks like the kind of notes that Aldous would write for new designs that he was working on.
Oh.
That's weird.
Well, what does it
it's-
say?
it
Maybe
just
it got. Maybe we mixed up bits of paper. I don't
Well,
know.
no, I know there is Goblin. I said that with Aldous, but like they were on Robert, so
It's very strange that your friend would have these notes on him.
he never
No,
mentioned
it's-
Goblins
friend to me, but I thought maybe he's a red goblin because of Aldous.
That's a logical conclusion, yes. So he starts looking, oh well, yeah, I think this is Aldous' work, and these are experimental designs for new items that he's looking to develop.
Are they cool ones?
This first one seems to be very interesting. It would store the sound of a singer's voice,
Wow.
so then you could hear it once again.
A singer's voice.
Yes, you would sing into this device and it would store the sound of your voice.
Oh, I'm very good at singing.
I'm looking out the window. Right, you're pushing it.
I have a feature singing.
Yes, you can actually sing.
Oh, you do? Yeah, yeah.
Barno does actually have the singing talent. Yes, they can actually sing.
This has never come up before.
This is this other one. It's this is okay. It looks like he's in the very earliest stages of his design. It looks like it's some sort of a variation of an arcanogram. But if this were to work properly, instead of sending in a written message, you would see an image of the face of the person and be able to speak directly through it.
That was my idea! I gave him that idea. Oh.
But it's in the very earliest stages.
That's because I gave him the idea not 2 days ago.
Okay.
Why did Robert have those?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm grieving.
What the fuck are they talking about?
It's alright, Bardo. And Sophie's just gonna like give you a hug and like hide her face in you.
Why are they hugging?
It's okay.
I'll pat you on the back of the head. It's been a very eventful morning.
Carry on.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
I don't want to distress you. Or...
Yes. I need to know.
Okay, and the last page, it appears to be actually similar to the first device, only this one would appear to be, I think it would probably be for theatre, and would store the sounds of various different dramatic noises that you would use as an effect in a scene, like the sound of a thunder or carriage wheel.
Wow.
And then you could hear those sounds back.
That's so clever.
That is so clever.
Was Robert involved in the theatre?
No, but I am.
Oh, I see.
Maybe it were a gift for you.
Singing.
Because he's your best friend.
Oh, he really did love me, didn't he?
What the fuck are they talking about in there?
And that's everything.
And he pulls a handkerchief out from his breast and gives it to you.
Thank you.
It's not that you make that noise. I was like, did you just blow your nose?
No, I did actually blow my nose. I said,
Oh my god.
I just breathed really heavily.
Oh.
Amazing.
What's happening?
Is there anything else that I can help any of you with?
You don't know how we can have an endless supply of oxen, do you?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I assume this is for the Nooker.
Yeah.
No, if only there was somebody brave enough to face the creature.
If only.
If only.
Robert would have been brave enough.
Fought a werewolf, I think you're right. I thought he was a bit crass myself, but clearly I didn't know the man well.
Killed him. Why would you say that?
Well, I mean, he's a very abrupt man. I guess he was just passionate.
All right, thanks for your
I think
time.
we should get you back home,
I
Bardo.
think so.
It's been a hard day, hasn't it?
Oh, sorry, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for remembering.
Alright.
Come on, Bardo, look, we've
Come
got
on, let's
these.
get you
Put
home.
it in your pocket, and I'm going to open up your jacket and put your pocket in. Come on then, and we'll
go.
walk them out.
This Is that when you're outside? I
That's as
assume?
soon as I step outside, I break into maniacal laughter.
Come on, quick, get away from the shop. Oh,
God!
Bada, you're a natural. You're a true performer.
You could go on the stage, you know.
You didn't even have to roll performance once.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What a
Why-
cheeky look.
I don't know, sometimes I just say things.
All three of you look like you've been crying. What
Oh,
the fuck?
I have been crying.
So
We
have
had to
I.
mourn you, Robert.
I was crying.
And I
over
was
the
crying
cow.
about the cow.
Put my hand up for the gun.
Oh, yes, and the bullets.
Another 20 bullets.
Yeah, sweet, yeah.
You owe me more money. I've just cried my fucking eyes out in there.
No.
We're all going mental. Alright, what now?
Right, well,
To the pub
the
and
pub.
wait for Sybil.
Yeah, I mean, if we're walking to the bar, like, so what were the notes?
Oh, so there was one where you could contain a singing voice
it
and
was the
play
new
it back.
Magitech items.
And there was
Sweet.
one where you could contain some sound effects for the stage. And there was, you know my idea about speaking through a mirror?
Yeah.
That,
Oh, so the goblin stole your idea?
yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Racist. Sorry.
Basically.
Sorry, did the goblin not steal the idea?
I'm sorry. It just came out of my mouth. I didn't think. You're absolutely right. It's just that saying goblins are thieves just feels a little bit wrong.
Basically, it was
But you are right.
music, audio, and video. They don't have words for that.
No.
No.
Father, what are those things?
That's not canon. That's not canon.
The only word that didn't exist in the 19th century was probably video.
Yeah.
So music, audio, and movie.
Music and audio, obviously the word music existed,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty the word audio probably existed as well.
Nice.
I
I
mean,
mean, I said that out of canon.
yeah, I know, but but I think the only one that wouldn't would be video, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. Either that's just like him stealing idea. Like I assume. I mean, you know, they're all ideas for him to make money. Maybe that's another reason why he has a thing against.
The word audio was first used in the 1920s.
Oh, I apologise.
Why did you just say that?
Sometimes I just say things.
All right.
So I don't really know what that did for us.
I mean,
Honestly, I think we just went a bit insane.
well, I got more
I
bullets.
had a lot of feelings about the
Yeah,
cow.
me too.
Yeah.
He didn't know how to get endless cows.
Yeah. No, of course.
I don't think
at the
anyone
shop
knows
he
how
owns.
to get endless cows.
To the pub!
Yeah.
Bob.
To the pub.
Will we go back to
You head back to the pub.
the pub?
Okay, you head back to the pub. Okay.
We all need to calm down before this meeting.
Oh, I'm perfectly calm.
Yeah, we're good. we're good. Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, I guess we need to calm down then.
I'm gonna start nature crafting a vine and plaiting it to give myself something to focus on.
So yeah, you get to the pub. I mean, it's probably probably about 2:30 in the day at this stage between the market and the cow, and the knucker, and going to the artificers, and then back. Yeah, it's probably around, we'll say 2:30. Okay. Yeah. There's like one outfit in the corner. He's a regular. He's more of a regular than you.
Yeah, which
You
is
know.
saying something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever seen
He
him
doesn't leave.
Yeah. Like no, he's always in that chair.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he died
Is
like
he
3 weeks
alive?
ago. Yeah.
So
Look and see if he's breathing.
you're not sure.
Can I get closer and
Don't
look and see if
approach
he's
him.
breathing?
His hand does eventually move for his point and lift it up.
He's
Take a
still
sip.
living.
So William sees it. Hello.
Any more news?
Do you have any news for us? Us.
I told you.
No, but like, has anything happened since then and now?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we might have news for you.
Do
then,
you
if
know
you've
how
not
to get
heard.
endless cows?
No. What?
There's a nooker in the.
What's a nooker?
it's like a
dragon.
dragon, but it
Oh,
lives
yeah.
in ponds, like deep
Yeah.
ponds.
Okay. Like the pond in Hyde Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, it lives in the one in Hyde Park, the one that flew in this morning. We went to look after you'd said, and we got there just as it was flying in. And it sounds like I'm lying, but I promise I'm not. It just don't.
Wait, are you saying there's a dragon in Hyde Park?
Yeah.
Like really?
Yeah.
Like an actual dragon?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we fed it a cow, and I feel really bad
I feel
about
really
it.
awful.
Where'd you get a cow?
We had
because
to buy one
Market.
Why'd you buy it?
because he was gonna eat us and everyone else.
Oh,
It
he
was
wasn't.
their
He
idea.
was saying that he was hungry.
But hold on. Like, it's ye. Like, you folk.
Right?
yeah, and that's a dragon.
I said hello.
But it's...
Yeah.
You're Robert's gang.
Right?
Robert's gang.
Robert's gang.
Robert's gang.
Yeah. Robert's...
Gang?
You're Robert's gang.
We're not a gang.
Roberts.
Yeah, like Robert's equally confused. Like Robert's gang. Who's saying this?
But, like, that's the word on the street, that you've got this new gang and...
I don't.
We did kill them werewolves.
We did. All right.
Yeah, you
Is there a name? Do we have a name, or is it just Robert's gang?
That would be cool if we had
They're
a
There
called-
are many Roberts.
They're calling you the wolf hunters.
Wow.
That's sick.
I actually
People
have no, I
said
have,
sick back then.
I have no objection. I actually have no
It's like
objections to
sick
being
and
called.
cool.
I have no objections to being called wolf hunters.
Wolf Hunters is better than Robert's gang.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best name in the world.
What's wrong? Wolves are scary and hunters who hunt...
Wolves are cute. You take that back.
Yeah, but the ones we hunted were nasty murderers.
Right.
Yes.
So we're hunting
But-
them, not wolves in general.
All right, but
But hold on.
that.
How many...
Take it back.
No, wolves are scary. Little Red
They're
Riding Hood.
lovely.
They're
They
not.
killed Little Red Riding
I'm
Hood's
turning
granny.
myself into a wolf.
Don't do that.
Oh god.
Oh,
So, you've never seen this before, but he reaches under the counter and pulls out a shotgun.
no.
Don't.
No. It's still her. She just can do
And
that.
then I get my
so
club
good.
out just in case.
No,
She
she's
doesn't-
making a point. You don't
Let's-
understand.
Let's okay, because she's stupid. She's very, very stupid.
She's a werewolf.
She's not a
No,
werewolf.
no, look.
She just turned into a wolf.
Everybody quiet. Look,
I'll
look.
turn back
Turn into
into
something
me.
else, alright? Just to show that you're not just a werewolf.
All
Turn
right.
into a ferret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn into a ferret.
I'll pick
See?
it up.
She's a
Were-ferret.
werestout.
Okay,
No,
and
look,
is that
turn
dangerous?
into a
I don't
bird.
know.
All right, I turn back in. You know that this isn't free.
Oh, sorry, alright.
Well, it's your fault in the first place, right?
Well, I was just showing him that wolves were cute.
No,
Okay.
wolves are scary.
Wolves
a
are-
wolf
Could've-
killed Red Riding Hood's grandmother.
He
That's
could
the
have pet me
story.
on the head and
Let's-
felt how
can we-
soft I was.
Okay, let's talk about perspective here, real
Wolf
quick.
killed Red Riding's grandmother.
Let's just take a
Red Riding Hood isn't real.
let's take a moment for perspective here.
Maybe she was.
Look, it's just something that can do the same way that, like, I can do things. Like, it's just magic.
Oh, so she's a witch.
No.
Why didn't you just say... And he puts the shotgun... Why didn't you just say she was a witch?
I'm not a witch.
It's... What is the word for what you are?
A druid.
She's a druid.
I thought druids were those weird fellas that lived in the woods
Well, that's why she's
naked.
got the tree.
And that's why you don't
not
wear shoes.
naked.
Oh, that makes sense now. Robert, would you like a whiskey?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I
Barno?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
would like a whiskey a lot, please.
Here we go. There we go. 2 whiskeys.
I'm
For the wolf
so
hunters?
tired, Will.
But like seriously, you fought off a pack of werewolves.
Yeah,
Surely you could fight one dragon.
no.
I think a dragon would be harder than...
It's only one.
Yeah, but it's
but
it's a
huge.
dragon.
Just eat us, to be honest.
Werewolves eat people and
Yeah,
yeah.
but not in one bag.
Not in one bite. Trust me, we would know. They tried.
They did.
I still got the marks to prove it. I just kind of show where like I got bitten.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It takes a while. You know.
You're not going to turn into a werewolf because you got bitten.
Absolutely fucking not. I'm
That's
not.
not how it
I straight up like willpower. I refuse.
Right.
How do you turn it? How do you get turned into a werewolf?
I've never
Get bitten by a werewolf.
Cool. I start thinking. Fuck me.
If you're bitten by a werewolf, you become a werewolf. Everyone knows that.
With my Fey Lord, I actually know that werewolves are not that.
Is that real? I got a 1.
I got a 17, yes.
I mean, that's a fairly accepted way in which
And I got a bite attack.
you did get bitten.
Yeah.
I think Anne Bardo got bitten as well.
Does it happen to Fey Touched as well?
I think so.
I got bitten.
Did Trudy get bit?
I think so.
I
don't think she did.
I think that Trudy would know if you were going to turn
Yeah,
into
she would have said
werewolf.
something. She would have said
And
something.
She's seemed very calm ever since, so
Yeah.
I don't think there's
And
anything
if-
to worry
and,
about.
you know,
Well, there's a full moon in 4 nights.
Oh, sweet. We'll find out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out then. Cool.
Maybe you'll be the new wolf of.
You could come running with me. Then you'd have to
Oh,
turn
fuck,
into
I
an
re-
animal all the time.
I have silver bullets. I can just blow my brains out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, 4 werewolves. There's only 1 dragon,
Yeah.
and you're the wolf hunters.
But a dragon
You're not
is
a dragon
so much
hunter.
bigger than.
I don't like being a hunter.
Well, people have to eat.
Don't have to eat animals.
They do because they're made of food.
How would you feel if I ate you?
I'd be dead, so it wouldn't matter.
You're not, like, I'm going to tell you this right now. They're the most stubborn person I've ever met. It's so hard to, like, get anywhere in a conversation. And then I look, they're the most stubborn person I've ever met. Like, it's so
yeah,
hard to
yeah.
get anywhere
No,
in a
absolutely,
conversation.
yeah.
So it's just kind of like,
Yeah, no.
yeah, we're probably not going to do that, but we might have a meeting in here today.
Okay,
Yeah, we have a meeting with another gang,
okay.
and we're hoping to
Patch up my differences.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah.
Is that another turn of phrase?
Yeah, so basically, Barney was actually telling me about this last night. Yeah, do you want to take away?
You know how you get a blanket or maybe some clothes and there's a hole,
Right.
so you sew in the
Right.
patch,
Yeah.
patching up the pieces.
Right.
And sometimes they're different pieces of fabric, so you're patching up the differences, just so like you don't have to throw both pieces of fabric away.
It's just a
I think
another
I
way of
understand.
it's just a
Yes.
non-literal way of saying let's fix things.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah. So there might I mean you know the gang. I asked you about them the other day.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We caused some issues with the leader.
Oh.
By accident, though, it was all a misunderstanding.
Oh. Well.
So like we're hoping to because, you know,
Okay.
the sister, you met the sister.
Oh, she's the big one. Yeah.
She's a part of the set.
Wolf hunter.
Well, no, she's part of their gang.
Oh, I thought she joined us now.
It'd be nice if she, well, she's both. So it's like,
Ah.
so, you know, it's like if we have one member.
She's like an ambassador between the 2 gangs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You want
nice.
some wolf hair?
Alright,
I got it in my mouth.
put it in my bag.
You guys are fucked up. So yeah, I mean, so we're gonna meet here.
Didn't say when.
I suppose
No.
we just wait.
Alright.
While we're waiting, I'm going to pull out my bark from my bag under the bodies so I can just start writing on my bark. I'm just writing a letter to my dad.
Should we use them? Like, I mean, like, I think they send a good message if we need to use them as a message.
What?
But he needs one as well.
The bodies or the bark?
The bodies. No, the bark is fine. Like, I mean,
Oh, I thought you meant the anagram.
phanograms. No, oh no, I mean like the bodies.
I just.
What about
Well,
them?
I've still got the bodies in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Like, as in, like, we're dangerous, you know, because they're very much like, you know, we're dangerous.
Right.
We're very dangerous now.
Alright, what do you suggest we do with the bodies?
Well, if they start to look like they're, you know, not punking, like pushing
They
us
said
about,
punk back
you know,
then.
if they look like they're punking us, like if they're pushing us about, it's a common like fear tactic. If we pull out the body of the most dangerous man in London,
Alright.
they won't. It's like, oh, like
Okay.
you might think you're strong. We took out top shit.
We need Sybil to pull it out though.
I could get it out.
We could, but like if like a couple of us, like
How
go-
heavy is it if it's still part in the bag?
You, Sylvie, know it only gets heavy as it's exiting the bag.
Yeah, so we can, like, you know, we can grab it and... Ugh.
Yeah, it gets heavy on the way out,
Yeah.
so I'll be able to get it.
You could pull it head enough out.
If you
if people help me once it's coming
if you
out.
put the bag on the floor, we'll all grab in.
Okay.
But we don't need to pull it all the way out. We just need to like show the head.
I guess that's, like, a good point. We could just, like, take the head out.
And you all should be careful because I don't want you to disturb any of my stuff.
Oh,
We're-
no, you
we're
go
not
in,
gonna
you can
touch
reach in.
anything.
You can reach in. Because
Okay.
I was told to never put your hand in a woman's bag. So,
Alright.
yeah. So you can do that.
Thanks.
Do you want to get rid of, like, should we get rid of the other 3 bodies in there? Because we don't really need those. Like, they're, like, just a pack.
But what are we going to do with them?
We'll figure that out later.
I want their bones.
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point. Never
They
mind.
might be useful.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's better
But,
than
but I
grave digging.
don't really want the meat.
You can sell it to a butcher.
Or
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Look!
go to John Becker's, the furnaces. Cremate them.
That would probably destroy the bones
Yeah,
there.
I want the bones intact.
Oh, I just mean that a butcher would know how to remove everything.
This all got a bit gory, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just gonna do. I mean, like, it's not gonna be easy getting the bones.
I know, but I just think there'll be bits of them that's helpful. Like maybe I can have the teeth and the hair as well. Because
Yeah, yeah.
werewolves must have magical properties.
Well, they must do. I mean, we'll find out in 4 days if we turn into werewolves.
Yeah.
Can I, like, hold a silver bullet and see if it burns or anything?
Seems fine.
I'm sure we're fine.
Seem fine.
I think we're good.
All right,
But if I turn into a werewolf,
I will kill you.
sweet. And if you turn into a werewolf, I'll kill you.
Perfect.
Cool. Sweet.
Why?
I just don't want to be a werewolf.
Why?
That's like, I just don't want to be. I just don't. Like, can you respect my wishes, actually? Like, instead of asking why, can you just accept that that's the reason? Like, that's it.
He's a bit touchy about that, isn't he?
Well, I'm just kind of sick of all the questions.
Can I have some boiling water?
Yes, dear.
Thank you.
A few minutes later, Mr. Thatcher comes back with his teapot, his cups, and the kettle of water.
Do you want some potatoes?
I wouldn't say no.
I'll make you some. And
Okay.
I'll grow some potatoes for him.
Thanks. Put them in stew tonight. So, you sit there, you have your drinks, you're waiting around. About a little over an hour later, you see the other guy walking in the door.
Should have made a plan. You talk.
Wait, what? Who?
The two
Beckle. What other
talking.
guy?
The gang, like talking. Who's talking?
Okay.
I will.
I think Baldo should. I love you, but I think Baldo should.
I know, but he just gestured at me and I just thought I should do whatever he says.
When it comes to like,
Is it because we're your gang?
oh, I hate this. It's Bardo's gang.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so Bardo should do the talking.
I didn't
But
think
when
we
it comes
were
to
a gang.
You told Sybil we were a gang.
I didn't mean to.
What am I saying?
well, we're trying to smooth things over. Like, we're very much trying to smooth things over.
I think
and you
that I
interact
need
with
to
your sister.
apologise.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we'll talk when addressed. We'll speak when addressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you have like a really smart idea.
Okay.
But like, and I mean this like most earnestly, and I genuinely, I'm begging you, if you have any idea, before you say anything, just take a moment and think, what would I say?
Should we say it in your head before we
Say it
do
in your
anything?
head, and then
no,
think-
should we say it in your head?
And then if you nod, we can say it out loud.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Or sometimes I do say smart things.
100%, and I fully agree with that. So don't always do that. But if you have a thought to say something, and you go, maybe not.
All right.
Ask one of us to.
At what point am I straight away? I'm saying sorry.
Well, I
No.
think
Let me take the lead.
At this point, John Beckel has come in. The other 4 people with him is, you're assuming this is Sarah, quite tiny, about 4'10", wavy black hair, fine features, a slender build with golden eyes, wearing this long, heavy leather kind of highwayman style coat, with trousers, a blouse, and a dark waistcoat, and this red ribbon tied around the collar of her blouse. And you can see she's carrying a pair of pistols on her hips that are mostly hidden by the coat, but not entirely. This other man, average height, slender build, very bookish looking, with round glasses and a thick mustache, and he has this purple streak through his hair, okay? Wearing a houndstooth patterned woolen coat with patches over the elbows like a professor would wear, okay? And a leather-lined waistcoat. And then you see this other man, tall, slender build, beautiful blonde hair that falls around his face in Raphaelite curls. Okay, lavender coloured eyes. His clothing looks slightly archaic. Okay, so it's like a shirt and cravat combination that you would have expected maybe 30, 40 years ago. Okay, but he's still wearing modern trousers but with high ankle boots, and he's also wearing a long highwayman style coat like the rest of the party, and then your sister Sybil. As John comes in.
We said we sat at like a long table.
I assumed you had, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you've called this meeting?
Hi, John.
Hiya.
No. And he gestures to Mr. Thatcher, and they sit down. John sitting beside which of you two? Which of you two is beside an open seat?
I mean, if you're like in the mid, like I assume, like it's like a long table.
Yeah.
You're sat in the middle on that side,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sat there, and then the two of you are sat like there, unless you.
Then he would sit beside you, closest to your end, like, you know, be close to
Okay,
you and
so-
Bardo.
I mean, do you guys are looking at me like you had a different idea?
I thought we were all sitting together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, so we're at a long. Okay, let me go again. We're at a table. So there's chairs all around the table.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Bardo, one
Is that
end.
the head of the table?
Bardo's at the head
Yeah.
of the table.
Right.
So we're all.
Then it's us two here and you're
yes,
there.
and we're all
yeah.
facing that way.
Like
Like that's the
this.
thing. Like I'm not.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So John sits beside you, and the others kind of just sit around. With your sister sitting beside you, of course.
Hiya.
Hello.
So, I'm sure you've probably got some questions for us. You've heard about what we did last night?
I did. Got to say, I'm impressed. Part of why I agreed to have this meeting.
Oh, very good. We've been thinking for a while as my gang to join forces. That's why I approached you the other night. I do apologise.
You really were bad at the other night. Like,
I really apologise. I wasn't myself.
yeah.
But we have had some time to think, and we feel a lot more confident now.
Mm-hmm.
So as I'm sure you're aware, your lovely Sybil and my lovely Luck are siblings,
Mm-hmm.
and they're so very close, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And quite frankly, you were worried and admirably, you were protective of Sybil. The same way I'm protective of my Luck.
Mm-hmm.
But sisters reunited after years. They stick together, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there are people that I've lost before that I would love to be reunited with, so we can reunite these two, join forces. I think we can be very, very powerful. I mean, who else to join forces with than the wolf hunters, eh?
So we have a good business arrangement with a certain individual that you've become acquainted with. It's been a profitable business arrangement, but it's getting a bit... It's drawing a bit of attention.
I'm gonna say in your head, can I tell him about the dragon yet?
It's drawing attention. And honestly, with this mess with all of you and everything, we're thinking of maybe stepping away from that arrangement. At which point Sybil says, yeah, because it was hurting. Old grannies were falling down the stairs. And he just looks at her and she's like...
No, Sybil, you are entirely right. That's what we were worried about.
I then look at it and I'm like, all right, like now you, like it's definitely like now you can like mention the dragon.
There's a dragon
What?
in the pond, in the park, that's filled with water.
You know the hole in
That's
Hyde
why
Park?
you wanted that pond
Yes.
built.
I had to buy a cow and make it look like an ox for it to eat, so it didn't eat us.
Oh god, a dragon in the park. Oh.
And you can see how that is so very problematic.
Yeah.
Because
Should I not have told it my name?
Oh no, absolutely not.
I didn't tell it my full name.
Oh well, that's lucky.
you see, earlier today we had to use some of our budget to purchase milk cows, which got turned into an ox. But as you can see, having us or frankly anyone else have to pay for a dragon that no one brought except you know who, well, that's not fair. It's a form of tax, right?
Yeah, I hate tax.
I hate tax.
I
Can
don't
you
pay
explain
tax.
it to me?
Maybe
Ba-
later.
Basically,
Okay.
rich people in power taking money from the hard working people.
How?
Because they're in power.
Why?
Because they're in power.
How?
Because they're in power.
But you can't just say they're in power because they're in power. How
Hey.
did they get there?
It's the
Doesn't
cycle.
matter.
Bardo will tell you all about it later. They taught me all about it.
How did the highborn be highborn?
Lucky. And I'm not saying your name.
Well, my name's not Lucky.
I know, that's why I'm not saying your name.
Alright, but you weren't saying it, so you didn't need to clarify.
Anyway,
that you weren't.
How is Queen Victoria the Queen?
Why are we talking politics?
I apologise, I shouldn't have brought up tax.
But it is tax and it's not fair. When
No,
none of us
100%.
agreed to the
100%.
dragon.
I think somebody should do something about.
Bless
Pollen
you.
sickness.
Oh yeah, that's very bad. It gets worse in a month's time. You know, when we get into
I'm
harvest.
aware.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Sorry, I've just remembered that I had herbs that I could have made into a thing and I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Still got time.
So, what do you say?
I honestly, I don't know if we would work well together.
Why?
Why?
And he looks mostly at luck.
Oh, trust-
I'm sorry for muddling your mind. I thought it were better than hurting you.
Well, it was a violation.
I apologise sincerely. I thought it were better than fighting to the death.
I do think, however, we could agree to respect each other's boundaries as fellow business people and go on about our own lives.
What boundaries is that?
You don't fuck with us and we don't fuck with you.
What about... But like... I still want to see me sister.
Well, Sybil is her own person, so she will decide which family she wants to be in, and we will all respect her decision.
And
She
we...
could have 2 Christmases.
Oh, that would
Okay,
be that
now
would
I said earlier about talking less. Just maybe.
Sorry.
no 2 Christmases would be nice.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's not nice, it's just...
Be a lot of turkey or no goose.
No, I'm not making turkey or goose.
I love goose.
Oh, I'll make another one for you.
Take the other one.
No, we love Sybil, but if she chooses to be with her sister, we won't stop talking to her. We'll still be friends, but we will respect her decision.
You know, you're not as scary as I thought you were to start
Oh
with.
no, I could snap you in two like a twig,
What if I was a really big twig?
like that
I'm going
tree
to.
that you have.
I'm going to lesser telepathy saying, "Shut up." So,
So you're gonna sit there and let everybody see you cast a spell? You know they can see you do that. I sent back.
sorry. So we're in agreement.
Yes.
You don't fuck with us. We don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
What about the dragon?
We're not going near that dragon. If you guys want to go and kill a dragon, I've heard dragon hide is worth quite a lot.
Can I just...
Do you know the goblin's name?
Aldous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but you
no.
know his real
No,
name.
they don't.
Oh
They
God,
don't.
no, they don't share that.
So can I just... Sorry, I very much agreed to be quiet this whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I understand... I understand that I'm not being quiet right
You
now.
all agreed to be quiet.
Yeah, but the thing is, they've... Like, yeah, no. Only one person has done a great job.
Sorry.
So, I understand that you don't think you work well with us because of luck.
Well, maybe not just luck. I think we'd get on well with the two of you.
Great, 100%, and I understand that.
I don't.
Can I... I'm gonna say something, and if I'm gonna say this, and I look to you guys, do not let this get to your heads. You two will never mention what I say ever again. Okay? No. You guys are gonna stay quiet. If you guys even mention a word, I will stop this. And this is... Then we're fucked. Right? Agreed? And I look, and I like when I turn, my eye like it's the Robert crazy eyes. So the thing is, I have known these two people for maximum 72 hours. Maximum. My blood pressure is higher than it's ever been. The thing is, yesterday I was marked to be a dead man. You're aware of this.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yet here I am, not a dead man. I owe it a lot to these two.
Okay.
And I'm not saying we can't handle ourselves.
Because we can.
We very much can. We've been in London a while.
Yeah.
The thing is, they're not bad.
They're just not our type of people.
100%.
You know, you understand what I mean.
They're not really my type of people either. The thing is, I understand your whole... You do not fuck with us, and we do not fuck with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you... Okay.
I do have a mimicry skill.
Yes.
so
It's exactly the same.
I'm
You are literally
I'm
copying,
his hand
yes.
gestures
You're a master of
closely.
mimicry,
Yes.
in fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ensemble.
I just think this dragon is bad business for everyone. Are we in agreement there? I'm not saying we have to work together forever. Because I think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Their solution was to find someone to feed the dragon cows.
That's a
forever.
really stupid
That's a
idea.
really-
That's
yes,
a
that's
really
what I was trying
dumb
to-
like what
See,
the...
We're in agreement here. We are so much in agreement. I think it should die.
Yeah.
Yes, so we're in agreement there.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna send you. I didn't say nothing either.
Aldous is now a problem for you.
Oh, we're just stepping away from that arrangement.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So Aldous is a problem for you. Aldous will be a problem for you because the thing is, you've been seen here talking to us. He hates us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I'll say is that I have information on Aldous that protects us. If something happens to me or my family, he's fucked.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, if somebody else were
Of course,
to...
I'm not going to. No, I see that you saw the thought in my head, but it's
if somebody
really-
else wanted to deal with Aldous, we're not stopping you.
but you're not going to help.
No,
so you're
but
cowards.
we're not going to interfere.
You're not going to interfere. So you're just going to fully just take a step back and just have nothing to do with any of it.
Okay, Robert.
I just.
I
think everything's bad business for everyone.
I agree. I think what he's trying to say is, yes, these two unconventional,
I hand him a flower.
but
He hands it to your sister.
if we didn't have them last night with those werewolves, we would both be dead. These two are the ones that saved us. You see, this one here, she turned all 4 werewolves.
Well, maybe don't give them the whole details. We killed the wolves, and I think that's the only thing that's important.
It was those 2. First and foremost, those two. Us two.
I'm gonna say in your head, I feel like we're going in circles. What's happening?
I actually lost track a while ago.
Alright.
If you look across the table, I'm like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
I didn't say anything out loud.
No, 100%. I'm just fully like,
And Sybil was there, she can attest.
Oh yeah.
So, if you have this type of power combined with that type of power, we create this kind of power. May I roll charm?
Give me a charm roll. With persuasion.
Nice.
Rubbish.
Come on. That's a 10.
I tell you what. If in the future we come across a business enterprise that would be profitable, but we feel could use your group's special skills, we would definitely propose a partnership with all parties benefiting equally. Yeah?
Do you think if I told my mate, you know, the fancy one, that the goblin had brought a dragon in, that he could tell somebody more powerful?
where's our proof? Like, where's our proof?
Yeah.
These guys aren't going to do anything. They've already agreed that they're not going to do anything. Right? Yeah, you're not going to attest to it. You don't care.
Well, it's
Well,
not I don't
just
care.
like-
But you don't care.
Just tell
My
it.
main job is protecting my people.
Just,
but you don't
just
care,
tell him
okay.
to give his word as a fae that he hasn't said that a dragon can stay, or something.
How would you force him to
Yeah. He would just like go like, I'm
say
not saying
no?
yeah,
I
no.
don't like
Yeah,
why.
but I think by saying no, that's sort of your evidence.
So in front of rich people will always be seen as correct.
Yeah.
I don't like rich.
What?
Yep.
Rich people will believe rich people over us.
Yep.
Rich people are the ones that
Take the
must
tax.
pay tax.
Yeah, they're the ones who control the tax system. They're the ones who benefit from the tax system.
They
I'm
also
so
control the courts.
confused.
They control
I
the
just
courts.
want to get back to me trees.
Okay. So in the future we're working together. You're gonna step away from everything.
Yep. And that means we're also not going to interfere with anything that you might want to do.
And I guess that means we are not going to interfere with what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Can we just
Set up a correspondence?
Yes.
yeah. Let's
I
maybe
mean, Bardo knows a lot about everything. I think Bardo's
I do,
Bardo's
yes.
ear is generally to the ground, so I think it shouldn't be a problem.
There he is, so far away. Is this another turn of phrase?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
yeah, maybe do business that harms less people next time.
Honestly, he told us it was just a stupid prank.
And do you know how many old people died?
No, do you?
Like, you know,
A fair few.
Oh, that's sad.
yeah. And, you know, take some accountability. Yeah, take some accountability.
And then everyone is going to get eaten by the dragon.
yeah. Oh, yeah, everyone's gonna, yeah, I mean, you know.
We did not know it was a dragon.
Yeah, and now you do, so now what?
Fine.
Yes, people have to stay at Hyde Park.
I don't think it's gonna stay just to hide.
Yeah, it's gonna expand, and then eventually they'll.
It said there's lots
Pond's
of
going to
food
get bigger.
No,
in
the dragon.
London. It doesn't have to stay in the water the whole time.
It'll just fly around and wait.
I don't know anything about dragons.
It'll fly around and eat people if
Yeah.
it gets hungry.
I mean, you know, it'd be like, you know, we've just started this business arrangement. It'd be a shame for our business partners to get eaten. Yeah, it would. So, you know,
Maybe we should go on a holiday.
sure,
I would love it.
whatever.
Me too. I wonder if the dragon would take us.
We're killing a dragon, right? We're not.
No.
We're not allowing this dragon to stay here.
But we can just ask it to leave.
Why didn't I think of that?
What if we dig it a hole somewhere else?
Somewhere that's
There's
nice and
oxen.
rural. Yeah.
Sorry, should I have said that in your head?
It's fine. I think we're done.
I think maybe we're done.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
don't think that's a good idea. I can see it on their face.
I think we're done here.
I think we're done. Good talking to you all. Good talking to you all.
Thank you.
Good talking to you all. Good talking to you
I
all.
slip him a leaf.
He hands it to your sister.
Stop doing that. It's rude.
I don't want flowers.
but you could just... It's not a flower, it's a leaf. Do you want an acorn instead?
We're gonna go now.
Yes.
Sybil, are you? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna take my sister.
Alright.
Can I shake the hand? Can I shake the hand of all the other like gang?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
like
Can
they're.
I give up each of them a leaf?
They each take a leaf. The small little woman, she's like, oh, thanks very much. The bookish guy is like, oh, okay. And the beautiful elf-blooded guy, you give his leaf. He puts it in his hair,
cute.
and it just looks so good there. You're like, this is ridiculous. Like,
And I turn to the other guy and I'm like, see?
we all can't be as pretty as that one. And he's the pretty one, Paul. He's like,
And then they leave.
they leave.
I don't really understand what happened.
Well, we are now on good terms with that gang.
I don't really understand how.
I'm not your luck.
We know. Maybe next time we just don't invite them.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're bad at communication. You're bad at this.
You
I
told me
think-
not to
look,
communicate.
No, you.
No.
Honestly, you were perfect.
Oh, thank
You were
you.
perfect.
I think when he called you their luck, I think that was another one of those turns of phases.
Yeah.
It means that you're special to us. You're our.
You are special. No, she's my luck.
I think you'll find out me own luck.
I thought we were each other's luck.
Well, we are, and then you disappeared for it.
I'm so
They will
sorry.
hold this over you for a
I
while.
said, how many times have I got to say I'm sorry?
Not enough, because I'm still apologising for shooting a pigeon. So.
Why would you shoot a pigeon?
Yeah. No
Why
good
did you bring that
reason.
up?
I know. It just. I don't care anymore.
I care.
What are we doing about Mr.
yeah.
Aldous?
Well, yeah.
I still don't really understand what we're doing. And did
We're
you really
killing
think it
someone.
was a good idea about building another pond for the dragon?
I think it's a brilliant idea.
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, how long?
Dinos on our side.
All right, let's do some quick maths here, people. How long would it take the 4 of us, 5 of us, if you want to help,
Yeah.
to dig a hole?
Look,
We
can do
go
the
to
earth thing.
Aldous'.
Oh yeah, we know how to work on
Automatrons.
Yeah, we know how to turn one on.
Look, can do the thing that like they did at the grave.
How much can you move at a
What?
time?
You did something on the grave?
Never mind.
Never
Okay.
mind.
How much
But
can you move
they
at a time?
they know how the autonomatron works.
Oh no, it
No.
just arrived. It had been given its commands by Aldous, and
Oh,
we were just told to be there, and it walked there
I take back what I said then. It's
with
a
the
bad
shovel,
idea.
and it did the digging. We were just there to watch and make sure it wasn't bothered.
Well,
Okay.
if it took him 2 hours on his own, if all,
Yeah, but he wasn't like a normal person. He never got tired. He never stopped.
we could probably do it in a day.
No, we couldn't.
But
Your earth magic.
who'd want the dragon beside them?
Oh no, in the rural.
Yeah, we were from the rural. We wouldn't have wanted a dragon near our farm.
Think about all the innocent
Good
people there that
night,
die.
guys.
Think about all the
Yeah.
innocent people here who will die. Think about all the innocent people up north that will die.
Or somewhere in the wild where there's loads of oxen.
Yeah.
Oxen aren't wild.
Mountain
You
goats
know,
are.
even I know this.
Mountain goats
Mountain
are.
goats.
Oh, let's go to the mountains then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where are we going to the mountains?
I've heard in Wales.
There's mountains in Wales, but they're very far away.
I'm sure it could fly.
So
there.
while we travel to Wales to dig up a hole and then fill it up with water and then travel back, how many people do you think that dragon would have eaten?
No, the
Oh.
dragon's gonna fly us.
No, it's not! Why would it do that? It's already here with plenty of food!
I don't know. I don't want to kill a dragon.
I don't want to kill a dragon neither.
I feel bad about killing that cow.
It's like killing a person I've spoken to. I know its name.
My dad always said that the animals on the farms have to be treated really nicely.
I feel
And
awful.
I feel really bad because I don't think I treated that cow
I
very
think I'm a
nicely.
murderer.
I think my dad would be ashamed.
Robert just walks outside.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Robert's like genuinely angry. Like he's like their inactions pissing him off. Like he's actually
He's fully angry.
So,
All right, so
Robert,
we're gonna go to the goblin.
What are we doing?
as you are saying this, Mr. Thatcher comes over and he's like, "Where's Robert?"
He's gone outside.
I think we made him angry.
Oh
We
no.
often do.
Because I just heard some news and I was going to give it to him. Because
Oh,
he's
what
the
is
first
it?
one I always tell.
Robert, come
He-
back in. We've got news.
William's got news for you.
I'll go grab him and I go outside.
Right. So anyway, the news that I heard was that apparently the constables are going to go and fight the dragon.
They're gonna die.
I don't know, they got guns.
It's a dragon.
They got guns.
It's gonna be immune to the guns.
What's immune mean?
It's not gonna hurt it. Are they magic guns?
Is it a magic dragon?
It's a dragon.
They're magical creatures.
Oh. Like unicorns?
Yeah,
Did you know that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland?
Yeah.
I did actually.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know they had lots of unicorns in Scotland. They must do if it's their national animal.
I've never been. I'd
Nor
love
have
to
I.
go and see
Yeah.
a unicorn.
But yeah, so apparently the constables are going to the park like this evening
Oh,
with their guns to kill the dragon.
Gonna die.
maybe we should go and help, but
I
I don't
don't
want to
wanna
kill
kill
it. Maybe.
What if I just turn it into a rabbit and then we can just like
Do
every
you think
6
you
hours
could
I'll
do
just
that
keep
on a dragon, or do you
turning
think it would be
into
able
a
to stop
rabbit
you?
and... Bardo stopped at the door and just turned around.
What about her? You had an idea?
What did we do with the werewolves?
Put them in the bag.
That dragon won't fit in my bag.
But if you turn it into something else?
I don't want to kill the dragon though.
Me either. And I also I don't know how your druid magic works, but I really doubt that it's gonna turn a dragon into something else.
No.
I mean, you can try.
Just an idea. And I head back off to find Robert.
It does just say a visible target. It doesn't say anything about it has to be a human or not Fey or nothing.
Oh, we've already changed the cow into an ox, so...
Yeah, but a dragon is a magical creature. I'm sure it's more powerful than a cow or a werewolf.
So you go out, Robert, you're outside
Yeah.
having a smoke?
No, he's kind of sitting on the curb and he's loaded his gun up with +2 true shot bullets.
Go.
And he's just kind of like
Christ. You turn into a fucking werewolf.
No, I didn't. No, these aren't silver bullets. These aren't
He's
silver
gonna kill
bullets.
us or he's gonna kill himself.
Well, have you got your gun out then?
You know, gonna kill a dragon, and then I'll die. But you know, at least I won't die a coward.
We come rushing out. The constables are gonna kill the dragon!
They're going tonight.
And then I just. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I'll see you guys there then, or you won't see me there. The dragon has to die.
I don't want it to die.
Tough shit.
It's not
Tough
its
shit.
fault.
Okay, it's not its fault. It will still eat people. So many people will die because you don't want to kill one dragon. One dragon.
But it's the circle of life.
All right, why don't you go volunteer to be eaten then? Go up to him and be like, eat me first because it's the circle of life because it's beautiful.
Robert, I feel like there's something else going on here.
Yeah, that's why I want to roll insight or awareness.
Yeah? What are you trying to perceive? Oh, Robert?
Robert, yeah.
Oh,
That's 12.
Do you add an empathy?
Could I add a...
you add empathy.
Oh, that's 13.
Yeah, what does Bardo get with a 13?
I mean, you remember the conversation we had this morning?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people died because of me.
Yes.
Don't want that to happen again. If I die and people still die, at least it's not because of me.
Fuck.
And, you know, he made his peace yesterday with dying. So, you know, it's...
Are you still here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
like, it said it's tonight. It's like, alright, I got time. I got time before I gotta go.
It'll be the last thing that I kill if we do it, and I don't want to. But I feel like there's something going on that you're not telling me. Because you're well angry compared to like... Normally you're angry, but this feels a bit much.
It's just you guys like what? Like, I understand the circle of life, but the thing's the dragon is here now. So either we go and kill the goblin
But
and the
we could
dragon's
just
still here.
take it somewhere else.
How?
We'll turn it into something and then carry it away.
Okay, what if it doesn't work? What if you try to turn it, it looks at you like, why would you do that? Yonk.
What does yonk mean?
It means it eats you.
Well, I'll just try again from the inside.
But then you'd just be inside another animal.
Look, you found your sister already, so why don't you get your sister and you just leave, go back to the trees you live in? Because quite frankly, you're done. You're done. You've done everything you've wanted here, right? Like, what else do you want?
I don't know, I want to help people.
Then why don't you help people by killing a dragon?
Because that doesn't seem right.
What is right? Just waiting for it to eat people?
There must be a way of doing it without people getting hurt.
Tell me right now, and we'll do it.
I don't have a plan right now, but what if we just... Maybe...
We've got till tonight.
What if we just go speak to Mr. Aldous and see what he wants and what he offered?
I don't think he'd care. I think he's doing this because he wants mischief. He wants to cause chaos.
But there must be something we could offer him.
I don't know.
Don't think we could make more mischief than a dragon randomly eating the citizens.
It's
of London.
pretty mischievous.
I hate to say it, like, but I think we just have to kill it. And I know that's not what you want to do, but I think we just have to.
Maybe we don't have to kill it. Maybe, I don't know. Well, maybe you can talk to it. You're really charming. Animals love you.
Yeah. Worst that happens, you have to kill another cow.
I am worried about the constables.
Yeah, oh, they're all dead. If we don't step in, they're all dead. Like, straight up, they're all gonna die.
Yeah, I am worried about the constables.
Yeah. So, I can't have that on my hands. I can at least try and help.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try and speak to it again before the constables go tonight, and then if that doesn't work, we join the constables.
Alright, if you're gonna talk to it, what are you gonna say? Because we need to get every detail planned out, straight out.
What if we say that we could make it a new home where there was lots of mountain goats?
We can't do that. We can't make it a new home.
We can find a way. I'm sure lots of people would want to help if it would mean saving
Yeah.
London.
Where can we find a lot of people to go to Wales to dig a giant hole, fill it with water, to move the dragon in within the next 24 hours? How can we do that?
Well, it doesn't have to be in 24 hours.
It does, because then it's going to start eating people otherwise.
What if...
People didn't even want us to give us their cows to feed the dragon.
That's because they didn't know that it was there.
No, because you told people there's a dragon, and they were like, yeah, but Bessie, but Bessie.
They didn't believe us.
Don't make fun of animals having names.
No, I'm not making fun of that. I'm making fun of the idiot for not giving us Bessie.
I wouldn't want to give away my friend.
I gave all the sheep names when I was little, and I wouldn't want to feed them to dragons.
Yeah, so what would you want to do? Say there's a wolf coming for the sheep. You befriend the wolf?
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, but I would be very upset if a wolf had come and killed all the sheep.
Yeah. But it's the circle of life, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
but I'd still be upset.
Yeah. But you could prevent it by one wolf. I don't want to be a sheep.
Alright, but say that we kill the dragon. Then what? The goblin brings something else along.
Well, Molly, stop.
At what point does he say, oh, I've had enough of that?
I think we may need to have a word with him. John, he was like, we're just cutting our losses. The goblin's too much trouble.
I think we should go speak to him.
I think we need to worry about constables first.
Well, they're not attacking till the evening.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
It's like probably like 5:30, nearly 6.
Oh, I thought it was 3 o'clock.
No, like because you were waiting an hour and a half before John arrived, and that as well,
Look, quite frankly, I thought I was going to die yesterday. The fact that I'm alive today means I get to kill this dragon today.
How far away are we?
From Hyde Park?
Yeah.
Like 20, 30 minutes?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that far.
I don't want to.
Then don't.
Come on. And I'll start walking.
Okay.
I'm.
You start making your way to the
Hyde
to
Park.
the park, to Hyde Park. As I say, it takes about 30 minutes or so to get there. And then you do. As you're getting there, like there is still some sunlight because it's summertime. There's probably going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours of sunlight still left. You get up to the pond. You see the blood stains on the grass from where the cow was eviscerated. You don't see any constables yet, though. So.
Can I look for any like vantage points that would be like trees, sort of places where I can get behind and like get good?
Yeah, there'd be a couple of trees nearby, like within like maybe like 10 meters or so of you, that you could be kind of like trying to like hide a bit behind, you know?
Because it can't breathe fires and stuff.
No, not the pond ones.
No. So at least there's a tree in my way.
So you'd be at like your maximum short range, but you'd still be okay. You're a sharpshooter, not a sniper, you know?
No, exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to push it. But I want to get to like cover, but still be able to shoot.
Yeah.
From an area.
So,
I need a plan.
Well, you're the one that wants to kill it so bad.
You can leave.
No, I don't think I can.
I don't know.
I'll hit it with my axe.
What if we ask?
Good.
I don't
Good.
think. Is that just a regular
Is it? Yeah.
axe?
Is it just a regular axe?
Well, it's pretty big.
Is it just a
Is
regular
it like
axe?
magical?
No, it's a big
A
axe.
big axe.
It's not gonna do nothing.
Robert, I think we're all gonna die.
Then leave. I was dead yesterday, and I'm not dead yesterday. I'm alive.
Would
today.
we know if regular weapons would do anything to it? I'm assuming not because it's a fucking dragon.
You're not entirely sure because there are stories of like knights and different heroes killing these creatures, and in the stories they don't always have magic weapons. Sometimes they just have a sword or a lance, and it's just a normal weapon. So, yeah, like some stories, the hero needs a magic sword to slay the dragon, but then in others it's just a brave knight with their spear that kills the dragon. So, like, there's a good chance that it would certainly injure the creature, you know? Now, there's a lot of stories of dragons having really dense scales that act like an armor, and that can be tricky, you know, but...
I think we wait for everyone to get here.
Mm-hmm.
I try and ask it nicely to leave, and if that doesn't work, that's when we have to do something different, I guess.
So, okay, so how close are you going to get to try and talk to it? Because if its first thing is to go to attack, it's going to go for you because you're talking to it.
But I'm just going to have a conversation with it.
It's okay, and then if that doesn't work, how are you getting out of there? How are you coming back? How are you going to get into range to help people?
Well, we can't just go in without trying.
I'm not saying that. I just want to know what the plan is in case it goes wrong. Like, if you genuinely believe that there's a chance of you talking to it and it working, I trust you on that. Okay? Genuinely. But if it doesn't work, and if just in the chance it doesn't work, what next?
I turn myself into a bird and fly really
Good.
fast.
Alright, good.
Be
I
the
like that.
falcon again.
Yeah, the falcon. I like that plan. Like, that's a good plan.
I mean, it is a dragon and can probably fly just as
100%,
fast.
but the thing is, if everyone then
You'll
starts
be
to
smaller.
shoot, you're smaller, there's going to be bullets. I'm definitely... like,
Don't shoot me.
absolutely not. I won't hit you. I absolutely will not hit you. And you can, like, either...
He was a really good shot when we were fighting the werewolves. Look, I would trust him. I'd trust him over a peeler.
I really, like, I think that's a good idea.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
I'll fight it with you.
Okay. All right.
I'll do what I can. Don't know what else you want me to say. I don't have any grand plan.
No. That's. Look, you don't like.
I'll do it. I don't want people to die.
I'm sorry for snapping earlier.
Oh.
Ooh.
Carry on.
I'm sorry. There are reasons, and I just kind of have to do this.
I understand. I'm sorry as well. I know that sometimes. I'm just sorry. I'll give you a carrot.
All right, with that, thank you. Either carrot.
What does my inspiring leader thing do?
Ooh. That's interesting.
Because I've just realised that I have that.
When attempting to give a speech to a group to sway them, your words are so emotive and inspiring that you can give a command that the crowd would follow. The command cannot be something extreme that would endanger the crowd, but can be something a crowd would not normally do. If this feat is used in combat after a successful attack or offensive, that means does damage. Spell, all allies within earshot gain a bonus to their next ability test equal to your charm. What's your charm?
2.
So I'm going to, because I'm the loveliest GM in the world, say that if you did something to this creature with a spell that in some way inhibited or debilitated it in some way, even if it didn't cause physical damage, I would still count out as allowing you basically roll your d20, add your magic score, and then if you beat the target number of the spell by, I think it's 6 feat points, isn't it?
5.
5, then your feat activates, and everybody else then gets a +2 bonus to their next ability roll. Whether that ability roll is an attack or whatever. Okay?
Alright.
Now it's a minor action to use the feat.
Yeah.
Okay?
Alright.
So, you all get into your positions. Yeah?
We're waiting for the others to arrive, aren't we?
Of course. No, if we start by ourselves, we're dead. We have a chance with the numbers.
I wish I hadn't wasted my spell stuff with turning into an animal earlier for William.
Yeah. William isn't what I like the guy, he's not worth it.
So, about 30, 40 minutes later, you hear the sounds of people coming, and you also hear the bleating of a goat. And you see a dozen constables, all carrying rifles, one of them leading a goat, coming towards the pond. How openly are you guys standing around the pond? I mean, you're kind of beside a tree.
Yeah, I've gotten myself in a cover spot.
I will have taken
Yeah.
similar cover.
Okay,
I'm waiting anywhere that I can see them coming.
so you're just out in the open.
Yep.
Okay, and in which case Sybil is beside you. Because your sister's sticking beside you.
No! Get out the way, you're gonna get hurt!
So are you!
Alright, but you don't need to be next to me when it tries to get me.
I do if I want to hit it and stop it.
I don't think that. I think that's just going to get you eaten as well.
Well,
No, because I'm going to fly away real fast and I can't do that for you. So maybe you just hold back until it actually begins.
maybe I'll just punch it.
Maybe you should just hold back until it begins.
Maybe you shouldn't get close to a dragon.
Alright, but nobody else can do it, can they?
I could have wanted to learn how to do it.
I'm not saying you couldn't have, but you
I have
didn't
magic
want
too.
to. I know.
You're not the only one with magic.
I know I'm not.
You can't be all big, powerful jewel.
I'm not saying you should be.
Sounds like you're saying.
I'm just saying I don't want you to get hurt.
I won't get hurt.
You will if you're next to me and I run away and you're the next closest thing.
I'll jump. Maybe I'll jump in the water.
Sybil, it lives there.
Well, then I won't jump in the water.
Would you just go to the
At
side,
which point the constables are
please?
coming up to you and they're like,
No.
I'm sorry, ladies, you have to get out of it. It's not safe. There's a dragon.
I know. What's your plan?
We're going to lure it out with the goat and shoot it with our guns.
All right, just wait. Just stop it.
I think, like, I kind of motion for us, like, let's just run out real quick.
We've got a
and try
plan, and if my plan doesn't work, then you can go with yours. But if I can do this without killing the dragon, then that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
Yeah, we're...
Do you understand me?
Who's she?
So we're the... So just say yes. Just,
Okay, yes.
So we're the people who dealt with the wolf of Whitechapel. You know, the murderous...
Yeah?
Yeah, we dealt with that. So we're here to help with the dragon.
And you hear someone, I heard the Wolf of Whitechapel.
Yeah, we... yeah, that's like...
Okay, right, well, we'll just move back a bit. We've got the goat ready.
Brilliant, yeah.
Okay, miss, you do your thing.
Yeah, and then just
Sybil, don't follow me.
wait on her command.
I'm not moving from here.
All right, that's way over by where they came in, so I don't care.
It's actually only like about 5-6 meters from the pond.
Yeah, just wait for, like, her command. Okay?
Okay, men, load your guns.
And
Well,
wait.
don't come out with everything already loaded and aiming at it. It's going to immediately attack me.
There might be a way we can do
We didn't say we're going to point them, we're just going to load them.
It's smart to keep it loaded. Okay, so it's smart to keep the guns loaded because we don't want to waste the time loading the
Yeah,
guns.
all right,
Yeah.
but please don't point it when
Do
I'm
not
there.
point it until it's very clear it's not going well and they've said so.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so
Right.
we're all in agreement.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want us to give you the goat to lure it out?
I don't. Yeah,
Okay, and they hand you the goat.
I don't want to watch this again.
Can we see if we can get, like, a number of, like, people to go into the trees with, like not all of them, but, like, a couple of them to, like, hide in the trees.
Like, there's not that many trees.
No,
like, we'll say 3 of them
yeah,
come.
like, not
and,
a lot, but, like,
yeah,
just a
about
couple.
3 of them come with you, and the rest of them are like they're not right beside the pond.
No,
They're
no,
like
no,
a good
no.
like 7-8 meters from it. You know.
Yeah, so it's like just a couple of you
Yeah.
just coming to hide. Yeah.
You have a goat.
You've got this.
Lesser telepathy. I truly believe in you.
Oh.
You can do this.
Oh. I run up and I go, just like, because I want it to work like this. But I in case it doesn't. And then I run back to the trees.
Okay.
And I do also have. This is why it's good to like read your thing because I can re-roll a charm ability.
Yes, you just
When
got that at
interacting
9th
with the
level.
Fae.
Yes, you just got that at 9th level.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was already on my sheet.
No, was it?
Once per day, you can re-roll charm ability test when interacting with the Fae.
Oh, sorry. That has actually. Sorry, where's the fucking sheets being weird? Why is it doing this thing? Oh my god, I hate it when Google Docs does this. I think that it increased to twice per day, is what had happened. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah. Yeah, it's now twice per day.
All right. Deep Fang. Hello. I've got you a nice scrummy goat. I think it's a goat. Are you still here?
Okay. Give me a charm roll.
So I think I'm gonna re-roll my natural one.
100%. Oh,
You get to do this twice. You get to like re-roll twice per day without using the amulet of fortune or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you can roll again.
maybe re-roll that one too.
That's an 8.
That's better than the first one.
Yeah.
But my charm is only +2. Unless it's animal kinship, in which case I get another +1.
No.
I
Do
feel
you want
like...
to? I feel
You-
like it has to be a high
Then if
roll.
it's worse again.
Yeah. And then there's the 2 other rerolls on there, so you get like a total of 3 more rerolls if I'm correct.
Yes, and you also can add the +5 from Sylvie's resolve to these rolls too. So just get a bit higher.
16. That's good.
That's solid. Okay, and if you want to add the +5 from
18.
Sylvie as well, that's
Isn't
a
it plus 6
23.
now?
Yeah, it is.
Plus,
No, it's
Oh, no, it's my resolve.
it's a resolve a number of
is still
times.
5.
It's a number of
Yeah.
times per day equal to your magic. So you can do that 6 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, there is, you see a movement in the water and the serpentine neck and draconic head of Deepfang emerges. Is that for me?
It is. There is a condition. I think it's probably best that we find you somewhere else to live.
I quite like Manure.
I understand that, but it's in the middle of London and they're not going to let you stay here, and I think it's a lot better that we find you a lovely place next to a mountain with some goats, or somewhere else where you won't be disturbed, where there's lots of things for you to eat.
Who's going to stop me?
Well, I just would rather people not die a lot, and I think people would try to stop you, and I think they would die, and I think you would get hurt a little bit in the process. Not much, mind, because you're, so great and powerful, but I think that you would rather not get hurt at all, and I'd rather people didn't die.
I'm just saying this, his head moves with lightning speed and he swallows the goat in one gulp. You're still holding the rope.
Is there anything that I can offer you that would be worth you leaving? Because I think it would be best for everyone.
I am quite fond of a virile young man.
If I offer you a person for you to eat, would you leave?
Would you do that?
Are any of the constables?
The constables are now looking at you like, what the hell?
Is there anything else I can offer you?
No. Unless you're offering yourself.
Alright,
You're offering yourself?
it depends.
Has his head or his back?
No, not right now!
But you're right here right now and I'm hungry. And he's...
No, I'm gonna turn and fly away.
So this is what you see him snap at you, but you, with your minor action, change into a... What?
A peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon, and you swoop. But the constables immediately open fire. Because, they just saw...
Can I also join the firing line?
Oh, yeah. So you are going to get... You're not close enough.
Am I not?
No.
You never said you were standing right beside the pond.
Otherwise you'd be eaten.
I'm with these guys.
Yeah, I got
There by the trees. You have a cane.
Yeah.
No, you can cast Shadow Bolt.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I thought... You did this. I thought you were talking about the cane. Okay.
I'm shooting as well then.
You did do that.
Yeah.
Can I do, so is it 2 shots? Because I got a quick shot.
I'm gonna give you 2 shots only. This
Yeah,
is a
that's-
surprise round,
that's
and then we're rolling initiative.
That's more than fine.
I'm still
Oh.
confused on how I do inspiring leader, but
That you can't do while you're a falcon.
no, I know.
I have to wait for initiative to do
No, you just cast your spell.
Which one are you doing?
Shadow Bolt.
3.
Plus 2. That's
is
5.
5.
Okay, right. So it takes 5 points of damage.
Wait, I'll do my shadow bolt at the same time then.
Yep,
We're
sure.
all getting surprised.
Yeah.
I got 18 on one and 19 on the other.
Both hit.
So I do 23 damage with my 2 shots.
Ooh, nice.
Is
The
it
constables all squeeze and they lose a volley.
Reroll.
They all miss.
They all miss.
Every one of them missed. They're constables. They're not gunslingers. They're not very good.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
They have a +2 to hit.
Jesus
another 2
Christ.
here.
They're peelers.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
I did 23 damage, I'm happy.
If they were detectives, they'd have a slightly higher attack modifier, but they're constables.
6, 22. I've just done 22 points of damage.
Jesus!
I rolled really well.
Nice!
I rolled like 3 4s or something stupid.
Whew!
Yeah.
6.
Jesus.
That's my 6.
40,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, for the
I know the next they have a -2 to their attack. Yeah, you guys did nearly 40 points of damage with that surprise attack.
Mercy.
So let us now roll initiative.
that's an unnatural 20.
So bad. Fucking what is
Would
this?
greater hex
Fucking
count?
10.
Robert, what did you get?
25.
Nice. Sylvia, what did you get?
10.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I have to roll for Sybil. Sybil uses this die. I think they have a +3. Yeah, so. Right, well, I rolled worse for Sybil. And look, what did you get?
15.
Oh, I did so bad.
Okay. Our sharpshooter gunslinger first.
Yeah, I'm
So it's
Oh,
Robert.
wow.
Robert, you are first. Bardo, you're on deck.
Okay.
cool.
So-
I'm gonna take 4 more shots.
Yeah, pew pew.
Okay. I'll do one at a time. Don't think that's gonna hit. 16.
Hits.
Oh,
They're big.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
big, so
Yeah.
that means he's easier to hit.
That's 22.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You have one more attack.
One more attack. 13.
Misses.
Fine.
But 3 hit.
3 hit.
And
Happy with that.
no, you're rolling what? 1d8 plus 9 now, is it?
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 9 for each of these attacks.
So you automatically are doing a minimum of 27 points of damage to those 3 attacks.
Yep.
Yeah. Gunslingers.
I'm having a great time here.
Yeah.
This is like this is in Robert's mind. He's gonna like once again. He's like, I'm gonna die today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he's actually kind
I
of.
feel like Robert now nearly feels like every day is a gift because he was convinced he was going to die. And that's his new, which is a really positive lifestyle, you know?
2 6s there, so that's 12 and one more.
Yeah.
14
Plus
plus
27
plus 27 so
is
that
41.
41. That's 41 damage. That round.
Whoa.
Jesus. I'm scared of this man.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we gave him the stone so that he can't be turned against us.
Yeah, that was a really good plan by you. You don't realize how clever that was.
I do. I absolutely do.
Bardo, it's your go. Are you doing another catapult? It's the only ranged attack you have, other than throwing a dagger at it.
That's what I'm thinking because right now I'm too far away for the cane. I've got the knife thrower,
Yeah, you are very good at throwing knives.
so that's what I'm going to
You
try
could
to
chuck
do.
your knife at him.
That's what
You're
I'm
not
going
getting
to do.
sneak attack
That's
with
fine,
this.
That's fine. Okay, that's 14.
Total? Unfortunately, the defense is 16, so that's a miss.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to be really generous because I'm such a wonderful narrator and say that you could, if you want, have hypothetically, but we will say that you spent your 2 minor actions throwing the dagger.
Okay, I'll
You have a
try-
major action to
try chaotic bolt.
cast Chaotic Bolt.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, 7 damage.
6.
So it moves slightly, so it's a glancing blow. It doesn't do as much damage as you would have hoped. Because it dodged, so it's halved, but it still has the -2 penalty.
Okay.
So that still counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it stack or is it?
Unfortunately, no, because of it was just an initiative, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh, God. Tell me it's not next.
it's now Deep Fang's go. So the first thing that Deep Fang does is steps out of the pond, and it sweeps with its tail at the constables.
I could have just kept rolling till I got a natural 20.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 19.
It's not a natural 20.
Not natural 20.
Who's he going for?
Did anyone know any of those men?
Oh, he's going for one of the constables.
So
He hits them all.
All of them?
He's 10 meters long, and he hit them with its tail.
They're dead.
probably, maybe.
Possibly. I rolled an 8. It did 17 points of damage. And they're NPC. They're commoner NPCs. They have more grip points than Seth. They're not looking good.
They're dead.
Why didn't we just give them an 18-year-old boy?
And you know what he does? He reaches down and grabs one of the constables in his mouth and swallows him whole. Look, it's your go, and Sylvia, you're on deck.
Ah.
You are a Peregrine Falcon.
Now I could heal them.
If they're dead, if they've hit... Oh, actually, no. If they're at 0, you could heal them, yeah.
But then I can't.
Well, first of all, you need to change.
Yeah, I'm deciding things. And I don't know what's better. But that's a lot of people who just got hit. How many of them are there?
There was like 9, because 3 of them had gone over to the...
Yeah, we still got.
I could
3 with
only
us.
heal 4 of them.
That's 4 more than 0. But like,
Sorry,
yeah,
8, because 1 just got swallowed.
yeah. I mean, it's up to you. Like,
So I will say that they are not dead, they are dying.
it's either. I mean, no, you.
Fuck it, I'm gonna land
Yeah?
and turn in back into me.
Are you landing near the constables?
No.
Okay.
Is that just like one minor movement to do?
That's... I'm going to say, it's a free action to drop the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've still got all of my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna greater hex it.
Nice. I do get a resolve roll, I believe, don't I? Pretty sure I... Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Resolve. Arcane resistance. Yeah, that was not a good roll for me. I mean, they have resolve of +3, but they're not magic dragons.
No.
You know?
You've got to hit 21.
Yeah.
You don't.
No. So
What does that mean? I don't understand magic.
So,
they now will suffer a -6, I believe, isn't it?
oh, and I wanted to do my inspiring lead. Would that help?
Well, now you need to roll for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
You need to. So it's
That's
you need to get a 23 or higher, and you're adding +6 to this roll.
But I can re-roll stuff. What does it do again?
You will inspire. Everybody will get a. All your allies will get a +2 bonus to their next roll.
Okay.
So it's not bad.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
You're using your one of your fortune thingies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the first one of them you've used. Because you were previously using your druid class ability.
Yeah. Better.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, +6. So yeah. So what is the inspiring thing Luck says to rally the masses?
I'm not gonna do this again, so you better think I'm cool and fucking win!
You're feeling inspired. You're getting a +2 to your next ability check. And like that's like your next. So regardless of initiative order, it's whenever you're rolling next, you get a +2 to that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, right.
And
So-
then
That's a -6.
I'm gonna get.
Stupid druids.
Am I gonna get scared and turn back into a beast?
I mean, that's not a terrible idea because that would mean you would have a shit ton of grip points.
Yeah.
It would, just in case I get hit. Yeah, all right, okay. I'm gonna turn into a.
Baby direwolf again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we said that's 75 extra temporary grip points that you now have.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's a direwolf, you know? Your turn done. Sylvia, it's your go.
So I'm in the group with you.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you're probably about, I'm going to say maybe 6 meters from this creature.
okay.
Ish. Roughly 6, 7
Are you guys
meters.
close enough to me that it's worth circle of warding?
Well, don't, I mean, that only works if the dragon comes into your circle.
But like, if he was gonna like lash us, like with his, like, would that count?
Oh yeah.
But
like
that,
if-
I mean, that
It's
that
his
that
tail,
would
so
technically
kinda-
count, yeah.
Because it's like any attack.
Yeah, that is true, yeah.
And he
It's just, he doesn't have,
All it says is that like
No, I was just thinking that he doesn't have range attacks, but I forgot he's got
all
like
it
a
says
5
is
meter long
melee or
tail.
ranged attack.
Yeah,
I'm
and-
reading that as he's attacking us.
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
but my point was more I forgot that his tail is 5 meters long. So even if he's outside the circle, it still counts
Yeah.
as an attack coming in. So
So
it
I've
would work.
just seen him destroy like
You are close enough. Yeah, it looks like it's an 8 meter radius or something crazy like
It's-
that, isn't it?
yeah, because it's 3 meters
Plus-
per my magic.
3 meters
one
plus per magic.
magic.
Is it
So
radius or
so-
diameter?
Radius.
So that's a 9 meter radius.
So I can get
fucking
like
huge circle.
all of us.
You could get
constables with
everybody, including the constables.
A slate. I will do
Yeah,
that.
9 meter radius circle. That's massive.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go!
Whip out my one, then I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
cool, super. That's your major action.
Yeah. So that's major and 1 minor, And
Oh, yeah.
For my remaining minor, I'm going to do my minor augury again. So for my next.
Ogaric Aid, you
Yeah.
cast your bones to get a sight of
Yeah.
what's going to happen next. So it's now Sybil's go. She sees the Nooker pretty close to you, raising her axe. She screams out, "Get away from my sister!" as she charges at it.
Fuck me. She's gonna die. She's gonna get herself killed.
Unfortunately, her axe glances off of its thick, scaly hide and does no damage. We're at the top of the initiative order. Robert, it's your go.
Cool. Robert's got his
What about the
crazy.
constables?
Oh, there's 3 left. Are they before or after me?
Oh yeah, there's the 3 constables. They will go now.
Oh wait, did loads of them die?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the rest of them are all
Oh
dead.
yeah, I need to heal them.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, I did forget about the 3 constables that are not dead.
No, not them.
And they're now protected.
I rolled
by
a 2.
circle.
Order 2.
So they missed again.
Brilliant. No, great.
Yeah.
Cool. So is it my turn now?
Yeah, it is now your turn. We're top of the initiative order.
Robert puts the gun he was using away, pulls out the other one because that one's spent. Robert's got his crazy eyes, but he's smiling this time. It's like,
That's so scary.
let's go!
Okay.
12 plus 2 plus 10. So
That's a hit.
Yeah.
As I said, his defense is only 16 because he's massive.
cool. 3 plus 10, 13. Yeah, that's not going to hit.
No, that's not going to hit.
9 plus 10, 19. 8 plus 10, 18.
Yeah, they all. So 3 hit.
8, 16, 19
Plus 27
So 19 plus 27.
is 46.
Whoa.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Jesus, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Bardo, it's your turn.
Okay, I've got one more dagger left.
Yeah.
I'm
Super.
gonna give that a go. So that's. Oh, and with my knife thrower.
I'm gonna say this time you need to move a couple of meters closer because
Okay, I
Yeah.
do that, even if it takes a minor action.
yeah, it's a minor action. You're only talking. I think the range, the maximum is like 4 meters or.
Am I still inside the circle?
Oh, the circle's like 9-meter radius. Jesus, yeah. But you do have to move a bit closer.
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a minor action to do that. Okay.
That's cocked.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that's. What do I add to that again?
I'm pretty sure
It's like a +7.
plus, yeah.
Yeah, +7 when you're throwing it.
So that's 12.
12.
That's a miss. Sorry. Deep Fang is going to go for
That circle's big.
luck.
You can still be in it.
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay, so
Go on then.
first thing he's doing is a tail attack.
Fucking come at me! I'm like snarling at it.
That's only an 11 because of the greater hex.
Fuck you!
Nice.
So he's now going to try and do a bite attack, and
Don't know what-
he's going to try to consume you. What your defense as a dire wolf is 16.
Fuck.
Okay.
Without it.
Does anybody want to like make it
Oh.
so he has to re-roll that maybe?
what did you
But
get?
You know that someone who
I
saved their
rolled
minor
a
action?
21.
You know that person that saved their minor action?
Yeah. That was a 4.
Hey!
I was just about to eat luck.
I love the amount of times it's like something really bad has happened and Morne's just going to be like, I'm sure there's something.
No, because I'm just having a look. I'm just having.
Yeah, there's something.
Look, it's your go. So you're a dire wolf, and there's a dragon that just tried to eat you.
How far away am I from all the fucking constables?
You're pretty close to them.
How many are there?
8.
I can't heal all of them.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, like,
Oh well.
like
How
it's one of
many-
the things like,
Yeah.
we kind of knew.
Yeah.
Am I willing to let these people die?
Is Luck willing to let these people die?
They died as heroes. I don't know if that changes your mind or anything, but he.
I don't know if that's helping.
No.
Does anybody have a coin?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
Right.
god.
Oh, no.
I was like, yeah, I'm a
There you go.
Oh god. Oh.
Okay, if the dragon is up, I'm not saving them.
Wow.
Technically, you're right.
Like. Oh, I guess I say.
All right.
You drop your beast form, and you're going to cast Mass Heal. That will heal 4 of them. Oh, you can't. Sorry, it's 5 of them that you can heal because it's a number of allies equal to your resolve or charm, and you have a resolve of 5.
Right.
So you can heal 5 of the 8.
Okay. 5.
So that's still not bad.
There's 3 that are still up.
Yeah, they weren't hit because they were over by the tree.
And there's 5
That are going to be now not dying.
Yeah.
So 3d6 plus 6, baby.
10, 12, 18.
That's actually more grip points than they have.
Yeah.
Cool.
So 5 of them start groaning and moving around on the ground. They're not up, but they're not dead.
Fucking get out.
Okay, so that was a major action. Yeah. You still have your 2 minor actions.
Can I try and turn it into a rabbit?
Sure.
Roll.
You try to turn it into a rabbit, but you feel this immense power pressing against you.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's just too big and too powerful.
We're gonna turn it into a sloth.
I was thinking a rabbit!
No. Yeah, I get it.
And I'm going to turn back into a wolf.
Yeah, cool. Respect. Sylvie, it's your turn.
All right. How?
If these people die, I've wasted me mana.
All right.
There.
Fuck it. We'll go
I've
bold.
never
while I've
been
got
this
mana.
angry as her in my life.
Wow. Okay. I'm taking my little puppet and my needle out again.
Oh, yes, Queen.
I'm going
yes,
hard.
Queen.
While I can add 12 to it again to my attack roll.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
I get to re-roll that ones.
Yeah, you do. Oh, wait, no, you reroll that one's for damage, not for attacks.
Oh, fuck me.
So what did you roll? Was that a 1-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So that 1 plus 12
13.
is 13. And you have the Amulet of Fortune on you, so
Sorry.
I'm
And that's
sorry.
my whole turn.
The pin flies and it drops to the ground. It misses. I'm really sorry. Next turn. You're gonna hit him next turn.
Yeah.
I said get away from my sister! That's a hit.
Hey! How much damage?
Yes, Sybil.
Oh, I rolled a 6 on a d6. Now, I mean, it has an armor of 5/3, but that's not the point. They still take 5 points of damage.
Nice.
Hey!
That's not bad.
Papa!
Yeah. Okay, the constables go. So the 5 constables that you just healed are slowly getting them off the ground. I'm gonna roll first to attack for the 3 up by the trees. Yeah, that was a 4. And now for the other 5 are slowly getting up. They will get to attack.
I understand why we're criminals.
That is a 14, which was better than a 4, but it's still a miss. We are at the top of the initiative order.
Cool. Well, I've got.
Shout at them to leave.
Robert.
I'm gonna reload my empty gun.
Okay, that's what you're doing for this turn.
And then
That's basically your turn.
can I like shout something to
Oh,
them
if
and-
that's a free
yeah,
action.
like, get the fuck out of here, guys! I mean, good effort. You fucked up. You fucked up, quite frankly.
Bardo,
I'm out of knives.
you have mana.
Huh?
You have mana, don't you?
I have 3 left.
You can cast your spell one more time.
But then if someone wants to do Witch's Shield, if I need to do Witch's Shield, I can't.
Yeah. You could charge at it and try and hit it with your cane.
That's the only thing I can do.
Oh.
So it's going to be a minor action to close the distance, and then major action to whack it with the cane. Let's go.
Run away.
What are you doing?
You can't run away and the dragon is right after you.
That's the only thing I can do.
Bardo!
It's that, or if you got.
You have sneak attack now because you are being flanked by an ally, Sybil. So you get an additional +4 on the attack roll and on the damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
What'd you get?
I got, oh, wait. So,
What are you adding?
Oh, fuck.
Your cane's attack and an additional
right,
plus
so
4.
My cane's attack is 7, so that's 13. Add 4 is 17.
17.
Defense is 16. You hit.
Nice.
Let's go, Morne!
Thank
Go on,
you.
confuse it.
Okay, and so that's 1d4 plus 8.
8? Wow.
Because you get the additional plus 4 because of the backstab. How did you cock a d4?
No, that's 4. Add 8 is 12.
12. Okay, do you want to spend a charge?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now, it's, I can't, sorry, is it a resolve roll? That it does? Fortitude or resolve. I'm gonna,
So.
it does. It's still got a really fucking high fortitude, like, it has a fortitude of 7.
Yeah, just until me next go though.
But I only rolled a 12.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
Hi. That.
2.
It's confused for this turn.
Okay.
Which means...
Right next to it. If you're right next to it.
Okay.
But I can't attack you. So that's good.
Okay.
Because it's literally right there.
See, sometimes it helps to gamble.
Look, it's your go. Sylvie, you're on deck.
Greater hex stacks.
No, I said greater hex and lesser hex stacks. But if you wanted to cast lesser hex on its and then that and give it a -2 on it, say it's 2 abilities that you pick, isn't it?
-2 for any ability score.
Any one ability. So you could say -2 to its fighting. So that means it's now got a -8 to its attack roll.
Yeah.
Which would mean it's now a flat roll to hit.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah. So you free action, you drop your form. That's a major action to cast lesser hex. Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Major action, you cast lesser hex. Do I get the?
Ooh.
Do I get to do a? No, there's no test against it. I can't try to resolve against it. Yeah.
Do I want to do that? It's got really high fortitude.
It does have a very high fortitude. Even with the minus, like it has a -6 penalty, so it's not. So it's now only got a fortitude of 1. So there is that.
Should I make it so that it's harder, so that it's got worse to hit us, or so that it's got worse saves against us?
I mean, the only one who's really using magic that it does test against is
Yeah.
Sylvie. These are guns,
Better
you
in
know?
general, but
Yeah.
it's best for everyone.
Yeah, but like your spells can do it.
Yeah, but I mean fortitude, because I've got a spell that he rolls fortitude,
Yeah,
and your confusion is fortitude.
Did you roll for?
Is it? Or
Did roll fortitude, yeah.
Yeah.
can I cast like on my next? Would I be able to then do
my
less hex
ladder
for a
is
different one?
fortitude.
You can only hex it with each spell once, okay?
I thought so.
Yeah, fortitude would be good, but
Okay.
that's what you are gonna do.
I'll do that then.
Okay, right. So while that doesn't reduce its attack, it does reduce its damage by 2.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, so no, that is still good. So now, instead of 1d12 plus 9, I'm only rolling 1d12 plus 7 for the tail and 1d10 plus 7 for the bite.
Okay, that's better.
That's practically nothing.
And then
You still have 2 minors.
yeah, I'm gonna turn back into a beast, and I'm gonna save one in case anything goes
Yeah,
wrong.
so you're back into puppy.
Yeah.
Okay, Sylvia, it's your go.
Alright. Alright. I'm not gonna pop it again yet. I'm gonna give myself more chances to make it succeed.
Oh, I wanted to throw.
No, go on. I don't mind if you want to say. Did you say you throw the amulet to Sylvie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally allow that. Yeah.
Alright, if I have
I'm
that.
going to say that's your other minor action.
Yeah, I thought
Your other minor action.
Thanks!
You throw the amulet to Sylvie, and as a free action, you take it and put it back on. Okay?
Thanks! Alright, in that case, I am just gonna fucking try my puppet again.
Yes!
Right.
Because you get to add +5
Good.
to.
Oh, well, that's fine. That is a 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
I mean, you rolled its
Yeah.
thing to hit. You rolled 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right, roll a d10.
Oh, alright, come on, be good.
What'd you roll?
10.
Did you just roll a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like
10.
does it again.
Roll. No, that means we now roll on the major critical
Oh,
injuries
do I
table.
roll it again?
Yes.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
It's so
that's a 9.
confusing
Oh, that's a
how
9. Wait,
tennis
how
is.
does... But it doesn't have a
The
mark.
dot.
Yeah. No, it's because you're using the weird one for some reason. But this is a 9 because they're 90, and then if you rolled with your other D10, you've got a percentile dice, 92.
Wait, no, one of those must be yours.
No,
What?
they're both yours.
Weird.
Which is it, a 6 or a 9?
9.
It's a 9.
9.
Okay, you...
Fuck me.
Roll 3d6.
Oh, fuck him up.
D6s, please.
Oh.
I don't know why I glitched trying to grab that.
Alright, that's 11.
Oh, my baby did.
Okay, nice.
My baby got a 5.
This
Mine
is a
did
nice
bad.
dice. I love
So this is what happens. The pin strikes at it, and like you see it, like a spurt of blood from where, like, shoot out from where the pin pierces into its side. It's like, "Ugh!" And you have done, and it kind of clutches in at its abdomen, as if some terrible internal injury has just been caused. So it has suffered a severe injury causing internal bleeding, and its max grit has been reduced. This condition ends only after they have received professional medical assistance and allowed the injury to heal properly for 12 weeks, or are healed by a regeneration or restoration spell. They're like 3rd and 4th level healing spells.
Jesus.
The major critical, you never want, if I roll a crit on you, you never want to roll a 10. Because then you roll on this table.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was fucking useful.
Yeah!
Okay, yeah, it did not like that. It's Sybil's go.
Still
Good job, Sylvie!
Thanks.
confused.
Oh, I rolled an 18 plus, that was great! And
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, it's confused.
I rolled 5 and a d6, nice!
I wish we could make him.
Don't worry, look, I'll get him!
Oh.
I love her, but I'm scared.
So that is 9. Okay. Right. The constables.
Are they
Come on.
running?
No.
I tried. Like that.
I know.
Oh, that was a 15. They nearly hit this time.
Can I say with my free action I also shouted at them to run?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
The other guys are now, the 5 that you healed are getting up, they're going to try and... Oh, that was a 10.
I mean, like, what did we expect?
Okay, top of the initiative order. Robert, you have a fully loaded gun.
I just had the idea of Robert having fucked the police to himself as this is happening because they're not doing anything.
They're really more of a hindrance.
Yeah. But
They're
like,
really making this worse.
but their bodies, like, you know,
Yeah.
It's other people for the dragon to eat.
look, people were dying.
It's more people for me to waste my mana healing.
Then don't.
Then they'll die.
So roll to attack, Robert.
They'll die, heroes. That's not 20.
Oh, let's roll your other 3 attacks.
Plus.
Go on, get 2 nat 20s again.
So that's a total of 22.
Hit.
That's another nat 20.
Okay, and hit. Last one.
Well, that's a bit.
Okay.
That's 2 nat 20.
So we'll roll the natural damage first, okay? Was that a 2 you rolled on that one?
Oh, it was a 2.
Oh, it jammed. It's a minor jam. You can
it's a
spend a
jam.
major action. It's not a critical misfire.
Yeah, but
It's a
that's fine.
jam, so you could spend a major action to unjam it.
That's fine.
But let's just go with the
Yeah.
damage now.
So that was a 3 plus 9, so that's 12 for that.
Okay.
And then
Now, so this is 1d8 plus 9 is 17, plus 17 is 34, plus 2d8.
yep.
Whoa.
That's a 5 and a 4.
So Maijai.
Nope.
So that's not 34 plus 9, that's an additional 43 points of damage.
Do I need to roll any d10s? Right?
Yeah.
Now roll a d10.
Or do you want me to do that twice?
Yes,
So
because
just
it's 2 critical injuries. It was 2 crits.
Yeah, shall I do one at a time?
Do one at a time.
Yeah. That's a 9.
Roll twice. You caused 2 critical injuries.
So a total of 3 so
Yeah,
far.
3 now.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's keep getting 9s.
Boy.
That's an 8 for that one.
Okay, so severe head wound. They're basically concussed. They lose a minor action and need to give me a fortitude or resolve roll at the start of the turn for a major action.
Cool.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
Yippee.
And you fucked his fortitude.
That's not
Yeah,
9.
so it's going to use.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, roll again. So
You've got 2 more still on this first one.
that's 4 in total now. Critical injury.
4 in total.
Yeah. So you've got 1.
That's a 4.
Okay. Suffers a wound to their dominant leg. Must succeed a fortitude or resolve roll at the start of their turn or suffer -1 penalty to dex, defense, and the movement is halved.
Yes!
Okay.
That's a 3.
Non-dominant arm. All minor actions now require 2 minor actions or a major action. And your last one.
It might be a 9. It's a 2.
Dominant arm. They now suffer. Must succeed a fortitude save at the start of the roll or suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks.
that's
So me
heads.
fucking with their fortitude was good.
Oh yeah.
So their heads.
If a head wound, that means they now need to roll fortitude just to have a major action, and then need to roll again, or they suffer a -2 penalty on their attack,
Cool.
and also would need to roll to move, or their dex and defense is -1 for that turn.
And what did yours do?
Internal.
Yeah, oh yeah, that dropped their max grit.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, they're not happy. Bardo, it's your go, and you're right on top of them.
Yep. So I'm gonna hit with my cane.
Yeah.
Um.
You still have sneak attack because you were flanked by an ally.
Yeah, he's still confused right now, isn't he?
He's not. It was one turn.
Only
He
one.
is
Okay.
concussed though.
Because I don't want to waste a charge. If
Yeah, that's cool.
so, I just want to hit
Yeah.
him.
Smack, yeah.
And can I hit him twice?
Yeah, because you're not moving.
Yeah. Oh god.
Now remember, it's an additional +4.
Okay, so you actually might get it.
9 and 7 is 16.
That's a hit.
So yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I feel like, can you roll anything then and still hit?
No.
No.
Because
No.
they just, I think you just hit.
Yeah, you literally just hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not adding that. I see.
Okay. So that is 14.
No. So the first one did hit, so that's 1d8. Sorry, 1d4 plus 8.
9.
Okay. Badly injured. Crouches down. I think I will have to reevaluate my friendships. And then, with a flex, it leaps up into the air. Wings spreading out, taking to the sky, circling around, and flies off and away.
Couldn't have cast a spell to hold it in place.
What spell?
In the vine one.
I'm going to say that it's a dragon. It would have broke through those vines.
Alright.
And it
And
just flew away from
it's
London.
flying away. Away.
We didn't have to kill it! I did something! I actually did something!
I think I run towards Bardo and I like fully just like, ah! Like just like
Yeah,
fully-
and I hug you back like that's no.
I'm gonna run towards.
We're alive, Bardo! We're alive! Now what?
Don't run up to a dragon again, but thanks.
Well, you don't run up to a dragon and I won't
I
have
ran
to.
away from a dragon.
You were a wolf fighting a dragon.
Are they all...
The 3 that you hadn't healed have died.
That's fine. Quite...
They had points.
No, there was...
You healed 5, but then there was 3 more that you still hadn't healed because you only cast a spell once.
I didn't realise that they were unconscious, otherwise I would have helped them.
Oh no, they were all dying. But they died. They had 4. You had 4 rounds to heal them.
Only 3 died. Like, that's a win.
4. 1 was eaten.
And they basically did
I
that to
thought
themselves.
only one had died and I'd saved everyone.
You say...
Ooh, the
saved
constable.
victory.
So one of the constables comes up to you. You're pretty sure he has several broken ribs. Says, "Thank you so much."
Everybody come here.
Okay, we kind of go...
It doesn't matter how close you are, I can only do 5 people at a time.
I didn't get hit at all.
I
I'm
didn't get
actually
hit once.
fine.
No, we didn't get hit once.
Yeah, they were ranged attackers.
Yeah.
Alright, all of you come here.
Okay.
And I'll cast mass healing on them. And they can all have fucking 13, 19 points of healing.
It's more grit than they actually have.
I think I go up to you as well, and like I like
Yes.
like
Yes.
like we yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I like we did it, we killed it, we stopped the dragon.
I think to hug Sylvie, like her feet are off the ground.
Yeah, definitely, like, fully has picked up, like, we did it!
We did it
We stopped the dragon!
together. We
Yes.
worked together as a
Yes.
team, Robert, and wasn't it great?
Yes! Yes! And I go over, like, to Lark and was like, why are you sad?
I didn't realise that I'd let them.
You didn't let them die. You saved 5 people today. You didn't even have to kill a dragon. You've saved all of London today.
And we didn't
You
have
did
to kill it.
amazing.
We didn't even have to kill it.
But I could have saved them.
But you couldn't have because you didn't. So it doesn't matter.
You couldn't have because you were fighting the dragon. You were amazing, Roberts, right? You were amazing. I'm so proud of you.
How many lives did I save today? All of London. How many lives did you save today? All of London. How many lives did you save today?
All of London.
How many lives did you save today?
All of London.
I pointed to, like, Sybil. How many lives did you save today?
All of London.
And then I pointed to the constables like, fuck off.
Why didn't you run when we told you to?
You didn't run this.
Because we're good at what we do.
You see, look, give this man a look that she has never given anyone in her life.
Because he saw you change into a direwolf like 3 times. He's like genuinely terrified of you right now. You, with your keen eyes, see a wet patch start appearing in his trousers.
Oh.
I think you mastered the crazy eyes, but like the luck spin.
So, having driven off this foul draconic beast, having saved 5 constables, that's pretty good.
Straight up, I went into this fight thinking they were all gonna die.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah.
Survived out of a potential 12. Like,
That's
Crazy.
that's pretty good. This most recent mischief of Alda's now dealt with. You must decide what to do next.
I'm going to his shop right now.
No, maybe we should. How's everyone feeling? Because I could probably.
I'm good. I've got
Enough mana? I mean, yeah, like that's what I'm thinking.
more than half me mana left.
No, you can't. He's a goblin. You need to be at full strength.
We need to.
He's an ancient goblin. You need to be at full strength.
Right now.
Like,
We need-
look, hey, I'm more than happy to put him down to.
Yeah, no,
Tomorrow.
full strength. Full
All right,
strength.
tomorrow morning we're raiding his shop.
All right.
But for now,
You are all
Oh.
leveling up again.
Yay!
You just fought a dragon. You get to level up. And I think this is a perfect place to pause in our story. Well done, guys!
Oh my god! We fought a dragon!
Ah!
Yeah!
Yeah.
I don't know what I wanted to say there, but yeah!
Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Come back next week
Yeah.
Yeah.
to see us apparently go after a goblin.
In what will be the final episode
Yeah.
of
It
this.
will!
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh,
goblin
God.
squirm.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Can't wait to
Thank you for
kill
being
that
on this
slimy
journey
little
with
man.
us. Slimy little man.
Give Fey Earth a follow.
yes.
Play the game. I'm obsessed.
Just do everything to support everyone. Cause love.
I wonder if I could turn a goblin into a rabbit.
No.
It's a goblin!
You couldn't.
It's a goblin. It's the same as the dragon. Bye!